live. We are here in sunny Southwest Wales, Farnham Stadium here. Ladies and gentlemen, we would really like to thank you for giving your support. And I definitely would like to thank you for staying in there with us because we definitely have a great show with us today. Today, I'd like to keep it real with my man, B.A. Big Aaron Evers from...
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. Thank you for the introduction. It's great to be here. Wales is sunny. I did not know that.
Something about the bridge.
Yeah.
The bridge.
I didn't know they got sun in Wales. So it's a beautiful day. We got some great football ahead of us. I'm amped for today's game. I don't know about you, man.
I really am, Aaron. We have the Warriors. 1 loss, 1 draw, 2 defeats. We have.
I think a loss and a defeat are the same thing, Mez. What?
We're going to give them that one because it goes on their stat sheet. And we have Knights, of course, as their great win the other week.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yep.
Olympians.
Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing to watch. Like, it was great to see the offense click, the defense clicked. Everything just fell into place. It started to look like the team that, finished up last season, not the team that started off this season.
Definitely. And today, as they are going to set up on the field, our head ref today is Mr. Colin Edwards. As always, we like to thank our sponsors that help us keep this going. Black and Labs, Tango Securities, Wilson and Scott, AFUK, and Premier Sports. We always like to thank our crew here with us today, Allie on camera, and Dave Herbie, our production manager, as always. And as they get ready to set up out on the field, ladies and gentlemen, grab your drinks, grab your beverages, get yourself ready for a great game. As here come the Knights as they're about to do it to it, and it looks like the kickoff team is about to start it off today.
Yeah. Knights are kicking off. So I don't know. Like, I know it's bad for us, but I should know who won the toss. I don't know who won the toss, but it means the Knights will be getting the ball in the second half. So. Who is our kicker today? Because obviously John's still injured.
Yes, he is. And we have Mr. Hatcher out injured today.
Yeah, no, he's got a reoccurring problem, which he picked up last season and hasn't really managed to get rid of. Harry Carter is the kicker for today's game.
Okie dokie. Well, we know about Mr. Carter. He is a really good kicker and a good returner. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to start the 5th edition today. Farnham Knights live as we bring it to you, and the ball is up.
It's a deep kick. It's well taken.
Number 28, the 10, the 15. Got some room.
He's got a block. Oh, that's a great tackle by Courtney. That's Courtney Goodall there, but we got a flag on the play as well, possibly. Yeah, there's a flag on the play.
That was a great run there by Wells.
Yeah.
Special teams. He found a nice little hole. Let's find out what that flag's about.
Yeah, he got a lane. So great touchdown saving tackle there from Courtney, though. He had daylight in front of him without that.
Yes. That's why Courtney Goodall's on the special team.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this crowd, and they've got some cheerleaders down there.
Yes. We get a little panel there. There. That is very good. Got to see that they're helping sponsor and bring some of that promo material there. Just being American sport, us Americans definitely like our cheerleaders. I know you Kiwis do too.
Yeah, we're a big fan, man. I'm looking at this backdrop, man. This field is crazy. Just got hills in the background. So, yeah, it looks like that penalty's gone against Farnham though. So I'm a little bit curious. They haven't given us a proper ruling of what that penalty. Well, they've given the field, but there we go.
And I'm seeing Mr. Price in there today.
Yeah, Steve Price. He was 1 game suspension last week, so he sat that out. Missed out on the great win, and now he's going to be leading that defense in the middle.
I'm definitely taking over for Mr. Hatcher, and you know how Mr. Price is. I want to call him Daddy Boy.
Mike. It's a run up the middle. Oh, yeah, Lloyd, Max Schmidt there, and also Vass as well. Yeah, I think they forward progress had stopped, so a little bit unlucky on that actually. Yeah, it's a run up the middle, loss of 3. So that's what, 2nd and 13 now, Maz?
Yes, it is. Let me adjust a little bit of game. 2nd and 13. Wales quarterback hands it off to number 1. He's looking for a little bit of room. We saw Mr. Price come in there, and he's struggling to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's taken down by John Vince there. That's a double A-gap blitz from both John and then Steve Price as well. So aggressive from Coach Norm right from the get-go.
I guess he's trying to set dominance right off, as you said.
Yeah, so they're not even back to the line at the original line of scrimmage yet, so that's still 3rd and 11.
Yes, it is. Short. That's going to be a 3rd down situation. Yeah. I'm hoping let's see what Southwest Wales is going to do. Normally, we're going to come out in a power situation.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they've got to be scared. They know exactly what these 2 defensive ends did to the Olympians last game out. So keep your eye on both Lloyd Scott and Max Schmidt.
Southwest Wales coming out in the shotgun. Quarterback number 5.
Motion.
Oh, we got some movement there. Free play.
Ooh.
Let's see if that's going to be encroachment on the Knights, or did we get a little movement there from Southwest Wales?
No, I think we're looking at either encroachment or offsides on the defense. Yeah.
We'll take it there to Mr. Colin Edwards on the field and get the official ruling.
Yeah, so I mean that's a huge thing. I had a chat to Coach Norm actually, and that was something that he really wanted to make sure that the Knights defense was working on. They had a lot of offside penalties against them last game out. So let's see if they can work on that.
That's going to be 3rd and 7, long 7 for the Warriors, still coming out in a shotgun position.
Snap, drops back to pass over the middle. Nobody there.
Incomplete.
A little bit of pressure, but mostly a clean pocket. So that's a turnover on downs. We're going to see the punt team out.
Well, that's a positive result for Farnham.
Yeah.
I see Courtney was back there playing free safety today also.
Yeah. He's in most of their formations. He is the 1 deep man. Norm loves to do a lot of rotating in his front 7, so you might see a lot of defensive tackle switches, some linebacker switches and stuff. But he generally keeps his corners and his safety the same.
It's looking like number 39 back to return, Ryan DeMarco.
No, that's 89. That's Stephen Godfrey.
Thank you ever so much there, Aaron. My old eyes aren't like they used to be. We got a terrible punt there from Wells. It's going to take a terrible bounce there.
Yeah, so what's that?
On the Knights 25. Let's see where they're going to mark that.
Here we go. So punt team out. Now let's see what the offense does.
Ooh,
last game out, the offense came out and they killed it right off the get-go. So
I'm sorry, Aaron. I got goosebumps. As soon as you said offense, I was like, "Ooh, say it again."
Yeah.
Do it again.
Do you reckon they can stop Aaron Sequala?
You know, proof's going to be in the pudding. I guess we're only a couple of minutes from finding that out, Aaron. Here come the Knights, 1st and 10. They're going to be taking the ball at their own 27-yard line. And it's Sequala. Gain of a couple of yards.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. That was a good swarm on the interior defense there. They've come out in that strong package again. So it'll be interesting to see how long they're going to run the ball for before they start to spread it out. If they find no resistance, I think it could be a long day for our Southwest Wales.
A very long day. So we have Coach Garrett Roberts heading the Southwest Wales Warriors, pitted up against Coach Steve Raines for the Farnham Knights. Both of them very well established. Handoff to Sequala. Sequala finds a hole. He got the 1st down, and he's struggling for some more. And there he goes, turning on that high-step engine once again. Number 42, Aaron Sequala got the 1st down. No flags played.
It's a gain of about 10 there. So nice little hole for him. We talked about this on the last stream. I'm not sure people would have heard it due to our audio issues, but if he gets some space, he has go home speed.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He breaks through, he high steps, and he kind of runs to the end zone. 1st and 10. Knights encroach into Warrior territory in the wishbone. Sequala looking for some room. Big loss.
Yeah, that's a great defensive push there, right at the point of attack there from the Warriors. So that's a loss of about 6.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's going to be 2nd. A good 14.
So some positive signs here for the Wales coaching staff. Having a look, they gave up one big run, but at the same time, there's been a 2-yard run and then this loss of 6. So that's it's got to breed hope there if you're on the Wales coaching bench.
Very adaptable team they are. Hand off to Sequala again. He's looking for some room on the outside, and it's a Flea Flicker. He puts it up to Steely. Steely wheels. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Farnham.
That I don't think we've run that play this season, so I don't think South Wales knew what they were looking for.
The Flea Flicker. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that since Notre Dame. Up and over she goes. That was beautiful.
Yeah. I thought Sequala could have been in a little bit of trouble. They ran a toss right. Defense was swarming, but as a DB, you got to make sure you don't get beat deep.
Well, I guess we found out something else in that Aaron Sequala arsenal. He can pass.
Within reason. Anybody watching that stream, that's not a tight spiral. You had Steely sitting there waiting for that, but he had about a week before he had to catch that, so that is wide open.
Looks like the Knight's going to go for 2.
Jacob Nunnally's in there in the package. So we'll see him running the goal line formation, I think, on the 2-point conversions.
JPR in motion, making up the hole, and there is Nunnally. He's in!
Yeah, 2-point conversion is good. Knights lead 8-0.
Well, I guess we're starting that off on a good sunny day and a good sunny score. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no, I think Raines has realized that he's going to have to mix it up against the South Wales defense. And that Flea Flicker is the epitome of mixing it up.
Oh, I don't know if they've... they couldn't even plan for that in the game day reel or the game day films. It was just, well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you do? What do you do when your opponents come out and run something that they haven't run in for 3 or 4 games? You've got no training for that.
No, I guess you stomp your feet and go, oh my goodness, I guess we better learn on the next one.
I do ask that anybody following the Twitter account also bear with me. I am trying to do 2 jobs at once, and I appreciate your patience.
And we appreciate your efforts, Mr. Everett. Thanking you ever so much, as always. We have Mr. Carter back. Big boot. Picked up by number 28 again, running it off. He gets to the 20-yard line, looks for that same hole, and he's finally smothered up.
Yeah, it's Max Schmidt and Matt Williams there on the double team on the tackle. So a little bit of niggle at the end of the play there, but on the whole, so what's that going to start at? Maybe the 30, 32, 33?
I think that they are going to mark it out about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
And good kick from Harry Carter, and good work from the Knights, making sure they're not breaking too many holes.
I noticed that the special teams then pulled the wheel and closed down those running room on the outside. That was really well done by the special teams.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Warriors.
Haven't seen much of either Max or Lloyd on the stack end, so keep your eye out for them too.
Out the shotgun, hand off to number 1. He's finding some room in the outside, and he's cutting up in the middle, and he's going up to the room. He's finally pulled down by Goodall.
That is a huge run. What's that, 20, 25 yards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good blocking there by the Warriors as they start moving the ball.
Yeah, no, it was a great zone blocking scheme. Find yourself a hole. They ran a good counter, nice clean counter there. So looks like the Knights are going to have to be aware, watching out for the Warriors' running game.
And they're definitely number 28. Also, he is really picking out the spots. Number 1. I really don't have the roster there.
Yeah,
he is really taking his time and picking out the holes before he's starting to commit to them.
Sean Vaughan. Sean Vaughan is the running back in at the moment. And on the returns is Tom Slater, their strong safety.
That's going to be 1st and 10, about midfield. And we have the handoff to number 23. He's looking for the outside, and he's finally ran out. And he's going to get the 1st down and a little bit more before he's finally pulled out of bounds.
Yeah, 23, that's Nick Keys.
That was David Francis on the push out, force out.
Yeah, and you got Dean Jackson there and at quarterback running the show, and the offense, the Warriors' offense, really starting to click. So what's that? That's two big runs for 1st down, and this is the first time we're going to see the Knights down in their own territory now.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Warriors coming back out in the shotgun on their own 27-yard line.
It's another run left.
Off to number 1. He's finding another hole up in the middle. Oh, just short of a 1st down before he's finally pushed out. Forced out there by number 79.
That's Max Schmidt, and I think John Vince there on the assist as well. So is that another first down, or is that just short?
That is just short.
So
that was
second,
a gain of
second
a,
and
of a
one.
good 8.5 yards.
Yeah.
That's going to be second down. Yard and a half as the Warriors creep into the Knights' red zone.
Watching this, I think Knights are running man coverage at the moment. Spread formation there from the Warriors.
Handoff back to number 1. He's finally schmottled up there by Rich Balson, number 48.
Yeah, Sean Vaughan again on the handoff, and Rich Balderson, and also
number 79. You know who that is?
That's
Mr.
Max.
Schmidt.
That's Max. Max Schmidt, and then I think also you might find Vass in the middle there, right beside Rich as well. Vasily Fedotov there, number 96 in the middle. I think he's just come out actually, and now we see Thomas Roberts coming in. Pie Boy placing himself there beside Rich as well.
Oh, they're bringing the power into the front line.
Yeah.
Third, a little bit of negative yards on that last carry.
Yeah, I think we're looking at about a 3rd and 2 there, man.
Good solid 2. Warriors looking to pass. He puts it on up. He's looking for number 20.
Oh.
Incomplete. Intended for number 23 for the Warriors.
23 for the Warriors there, as you'll find. That's Nick Keys. And then you've also got on the coverage, that was Ben Monk. Playing his second game back following the Uni Ball season.
Yes, indeed. It's good to have Ben back.
Yeah,
He
no,
really
he's
is a very exciting, energetic player. This is going to be a 4th down situation.
he's made the transition this season as well. He did play defensive line, but a defensive end last season. He's moved into a linebacking role this season. So I think the emergence of both Lloyd and Max have left very little for him to do on the D-line.
Okay, this is going to be exciting here, Aaron, as the Warriors are going to attempt a field goal.
Yeah, it's on the, what's that, ball on the 19?
Yeah, it's going to be a 25-yard attempt if he can get this in. Snap. Ball's up, and it is slapped down.
It's blocked, and Ben Monk on the recovery.
Well, that's going to give the Knights ball.
Yeah.
On their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Farnham Knights.
So that's a little bit unfortunate there for the Warriors. They got a good head of steam going on the start of that drive, and ultimately it comes to nothing.
Well, you saw that adjustment that the Knights did, and they changed up that line up there and really put a stoppage to any kind of movement and the pressure onto the quarterback. So it looks like the Knights kind of adapted along with the Warriors, and we're still in the first quarter of the game. This is going to be a good game, good show. And here comes the Knights. Ollie in the traditional snap position. He loves that. You'll never see Ollie go into the shotgun too much. And
No, he does. Yeah, he does prefer under center a lot.
Ooh, got some room here for Sequala. He gets a good gain of about 6 yards.
Yeah, nice lead block there from JP as well.
Yeah,
So
he follows the leader for real.
yeah, making sure he's got some holes there.
So I'm understanding that Ollie is going to be a father any day now.
Yeah, I think he's from what I heard is his lovely wife there is fit to pop, in Ollie's words. So any time now he could be enjoying the joys of fatherhood.
Well, let's not have it within the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
I want him on the field. 2nd and 5.
Toss right to Sequala.
Sequala looking for some more room. He's fighting. He's finally picking up off his feet.
Gain of about a generous 1, maybe?
A generous 1, if anything.
Yeah.
We do got forward progress, so yes, we'll give him that 1 yard there.
I do apologize to anybody listening. I have a cold. If I sniff, I do apologize. I will endeavor to make sure the mic is away from my face as I sniff.
Well, we've got to push that button on the side. It's the sniff button.
Yeah. We need some sound effects in the background there, Maz.
Put an echo to it.
Yeah. No, I think our everybody watching the stream has had quite enough echoes coming from me and you.
I'm sure that they have.
Yeah.
3rd down situation, passing scenario for the Knights, 3rd and about 4 yards.
Yeah, I formation. You got.
Ollie's looking back. He finds number 89.
Stephen Godfrey, quick slant over the middle.
Lovely hit. He holds the ball.
Yeah. It's a strong man over the middle, Stephen Godfrey. He loves a bit of space on the outside, but he's not scared to go up and get that ball.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to go in the middle and to catch the ball and to hold on to it. You know you're going to get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
And hard.
That was number 55 there on the tackle, which the Warriors have deigned not to give me a number of. a name of. So
Well, we'll call him Big 55 for now. For his family and friends out there, we give him some props. If you want to tweet us in his name, we'll be more than happy to announce it. Once again, make sure that you follow us on Twitter.
55, I've just been told, is James Henderson.
Mr. Henderson. Ollie back to pass again. Oh,
Ooh.
goes right up the middle looking for JP. Pass is incomplete.
Ooh, that's lucky. He didn't get hold of that one and nearly could have seen the ball going the other way.
Well, if we would have had a little bit more contact, we would have had a flag on that one too.
Yeah, no, that's nice tight defense there from the Wales.
Yes, very good.
From the Wales, from the Warriors there. It's man-on-man defense. I think if Coach Norm wasn't hoping the offense was going to put some more points on the board, he'd be applauding that young man.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Coach Norman out of New York played some ball a lot over there. Very experienced player. And, Coach, glad to have him over there for the Knights on the defense. Second down and 10.
Ben Poppy in motion.
Hand it off to Sequela.
Gain of about 1. I got to tell you, man, the run defense from the South Wales Warriors looking stout.
Can they maintain it?
That's the thing. I think with a player like Sequela, he's got amazing fitness. So if they do slip, he's going to make them pay.
Yes, he is. Third down scenario for the Knights.
Yeah, we're looking at about a 3rd and a 7 there. Single back formation again with JP and Aaron in the backfield.
Steely in motion.
Yeah, and Harry Carter on this near side.
Ollie rolls out. He's looking upfield. He's looking for Carter. Oh! We have
there, Harry Carter. That's some close defense.
That was very good close defense and very well played on both of them. Harry was looking for a flag on there.
Yeah,
there was no flag coming here on that one.
Yeah, that was number 24, Kevin Green on the defense there. He plays both sides of the ball, can play running back as well. So great close defense there from Kevin.
And that's going to bring the first 4th down for the Knights in the first quarter of play.
Defense on the field.
Number 1 back to receive. Clean snap.
It's not a bad punt.
That was a fantastic punt. And look at the special teams come down.
Tom Outhwaite there, first man there.
Oh, we got popcorn on the field. Shakalaka, shakalaka.
JP. Oh, man going down. You do not want to get hit by JP at all.
We try to keep the sport safe. Unfortunately, I watched JP break a Fatima. The man has power. I'm telling you, and it's not just power, it's technique. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness he's on our side.
Yeah, linebacker converted to fullback. He doesn't care. He doesn't care who's in his way as long as it's not the same color jersey.
No, that's correct. That's going to be 1st and 10. That's going to be taken on about the 18-yard line. For the Warriors, we had a gum shield down of number 7 as he replaces it. Hand off to number 1. He's finding some room up the field.
That's a quick cut
there.
And that's Matt Williams on the initial hit with John Vince following that up just to clean that up, but not before they got the first.
Great run. That is like a semi-draw.
Yeah, that's it is. But it's Sean Vaughn. He's got great vision, quick feet, and he's making the Knights pay for their over-eagerness.
He is. Very sharp cuts of that young man,
yeah.
And very good foresight.
Yeah, no,
of the field.
He's going to be one to watch for the rest of the game if he's going to keep that up.
Well, that's going to be a first down for the Warriors, putting the ball on the 30-yard line, still in their territory. Warriors are still coming out the shotgun. He's back to pass, and here's the pressure from Voss. Voss is looking for him, and he's got him. The big man from Russia. What do you say about that? Dodwinzinya, Voss.
Yeah, Vasily Fedotov. Great. He's moved. He's filling in for Hatcher. Obviously, we mentioned at the start of the program, Dan Hatcher now out for the season.
That is terrible.
Moved from middle linebacker through to D tackle, and Vass has moved from the same thing, middle linebacker through to D tackle, and gets his first sack of his career.
It's working.
As a Knight.
There we go. There's a difference. That's going to be 2nd and 15. Loss of yardage there for the Warriors.
That's 2nd and.
We got a handoff up the middle. Short gain. Allie Reed's looking for a little bit of flag here. We got a little tussle with him at number 7.
Yeah, you got Max Schmidt there on the tackle. You got Rich Balderson in. Now Balderson goes out, and we see Vasily come back in.
They're keeping him fresh. They're keeping him fresh.
Yeah, quick rotations. That's what, as I mentioned, that's what Coach Norm loves to do. He loves to move that front 7 of his around, keep their the offense. Well, actually, sorry, I think it's a front 8. Keep the offense on the toes.
That's going to be 3rd and 14. A long attempt here for the Warriors as they fall back into the shotgun, and it's a quarterback keeper. He's looking for some room, and look at the power coming in from their backs. Oh!
That's a great hit from Courtney Goodall. Yeah, that's a great hit.
Yeah, that boy turned on the wheels on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he had some room to run as well, so I was a little bit worried, but great vision from Goodall. He's really come on. He's
his focus, the focus and the target, it was open field tackle.
Yeah.
One of the hardest to do.
Yeah, Coach Norm has been emphasizing open field tackles with his tackle clinics that he runs before trainings, and it's great to see it's finally paying off for some of the players. So.
4th down scenario, Warriors back to punt. Back to receive should be number 79.
89 at Stephen Godfrey,
yep.
Primary punt returner.
Clean snap.
That's a better punt, and again, he's found out of bounds.
Yes, indeed. That's going to pay negative dividends for the Warriors and positive dividends for the Knights.
Yeah, Knights are going to take over around about the 35 on their side of the field, so that's good field position for the offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are here at Schlanheron Rugby Field in Southwest Wales, bringing you our live streaming show. We'd like to thank our statistician today, keeping all the numbers correct and keeping me and Mr. Evers right on point, Mr. Joe Criddle. Thank you ever so much. We appreciate your support once again.
He's also our resident Welshman who cringes every time you pronounce the name of the stadium there,
I'm working on it, Schlanheron. Work with me here. Work with me here. 1st and 10, midfield, Knights. One back.
Yeah, single backfield.
And it's put out. Aaron, he's trying to break tackles. He's still on his feet. Yeah, gain of a good 4.
That's strong there from Aaron, keeping on his feet. You know, I think he had about 1 or 2 first hands on him, spins out, keeps going, gets another 2. So you get 4 yards every run, you're going to get first downs.
Most definitely. He keeps going. He keeps going. You know what? Did you take a look at that sportsmanship out there in the field? I'm loving it. 2 teams coming together with respect and sportsmanship as they helped Aaron up off the field. Usually they'll leave him there.
I think it's purely the fact that we're not the Bristol Aztecs and we don't have that big of a rivalry. These 2 teams have never played before.
That is correct.
Yeah,
it's the first time.
There's no hatred between these 2 teams.
Well, you know, I really hope that we can keep it that way.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
2nd and a good 6 yards. We have Mr. Carter in motion. Ollie's looking back on the thing. He sees Steely. Completion to Steely.
Yeah, it's completion of about 2. A little bit off on the pass there. Steely had some time. I think Steely might have been his 2nd or 3rd read. So by the time Steely was sort of sat down in the curl route open, Ollie was still going through his progressions and meant that there was not as many yards as it could be. So what's that? Gives us about 4 yards till first?
Yeah, yep. A good 4. A good 4. We got Mike Bradley Bansky coming in for Steely. Line up on the far right side is Harry Carter.
It's Joe Edwards, actually, that you'll find that's just come in there, number 43.
And ladies and gentlemen, that looks like that is the end of the first quarter of game play. As we give you your scoring update, ladies and gentlemen, Farnham Knights 8, Southwest Warriors 0 as we kick off 2nd quarter of play.
Yeah, so it's going to be, we're looking at a 3rd and, I feel like they haven't moved the down marker because what's turned into a 3rd and 4 previously is now a 3rd and 6.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. Unfortunately, we don't have telecommunications to the refs.
I think even if we did, they probably wouldn't.
And it looks like they're figuring it out.
Yeah.
It's telekinesis, telekinetic.
Oh, I think it's just a good quality refereeing crew that we've got here with us today. So they were never going to miss that.
No. Mr. Collin, he's been refereeing for quite some time. Very experienced in the premiership with the BAFAL. And we are really glad that they finally moved that and adjusted it. And here we come. That looks more like it, Mr. Evers.
Yeah. I'm glad to say that I don't need to go down there and politely ask them to change it.
I don't think they want to see the Kiwi come on down there.
To be fair, it looks like an awful long walk as well. So
It is. Once again, this weather is gorgeous. It's just beating down. You know, I am so glad that I'm not suited and booted up on that field right now.
yeah, this is definitely a sort of day. Like the breeze comes in a little bit, but apart from that, you if you're on the sideline, you got to keep hydrated. A lot of water.
And it looks like we have an official timeout there on the field.
And here comes that water. I think I get premonitions or something, man. It's like I am killing this thing right now.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're going to take the time again to thank our sponsors. Black Ant Labs, Tango Securities, Wilson & Scott's, Premier Prospects, and AFUK. Once again, we thank you for your support and keeping our broadcast going to all these wonderful, wonderful Knights fans. Once again, we'd like to hear from you. Tweet us. Give us a shout-out. You know the page, FarnhamKnights.com. Game Day Live. We're here. We want to hear from you. Last game we heard from Seattle, Washington.
We did?
Yes, indeed.
That's so bad that I run the Twitter account and I didn't even know that.
Well, you're the one who told me his name.
I got short-term memory loss, man.
Okay, my short eyes, your memory.
Yeah.
We're going to have to rely on Mr. Criddle today.
Yeah, I think that's a good safety blanket to rely on, though.
Hey, proper planning prevents piss poor performance.
Yeah.
We'll call that the 7 Ps.
No, I got a lot of time for Mr. Criddle. Last season, he was a main factor into our run to the title. Became known as Criddle Island.
Oh, hey, wait. I remember when he first came to the Knights, and I said, who is this defensive back? I watched him do his work, and I said, that defensive back can't go anywhere anymore. 2 interceptions, caught a run back, and the man can hit. Be glad to have him back at the roster next season.
Yeah, he's got some sort of issue going on. But I said to him, I was like, come on, Joe. A little bit of concrete, harden up, you'll be fine.
Probably need a note from his mama.
Yeah. I think Joe might be able to hear us a little bit. He's also just informed me that he still holds the single season record.
It's on the teleprompter. He is correct.
Yeah, for interceptions.
And Zaballa's got the first down and open room before he finally slips and gets put down.
Oh, he's visibly frustrated with himself too. You saw the ground give out from under him. He thought he had daylight.
I seen the plant. He went for the further cut. He likes to keep in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he likes. I think he's got that great vision that we talked about in the last game. You know, he knows he's tall enough to see over most of the D line. He finds the holes and he gets going. I think if that plant foot had stuck with him, we could have seen another touchdown.
Here we go, first down and 10. That was good for a first down for the Knights. Back in the power I.
Yeah, Steely on the close side of the field there.
Oh, play action fake, it's a fumble! Looks like it was recovered by the Knights.
Yeah, that was a fake handoff there to Aaron Sekwala. And then I think that one might have gone to Mr. Harry Alexander.
And that was covered by Ben Hunt. Good eyes there, Mr. Hunt. That's still good.
Number 88, Harry Alexander there and at fullback on the botched handoff. Actually, no, I take that back. Sorry, it was Joseph Chilvers, number 10, and at fullback on the botched handoff. But as you said, great recovery there.
That's going to be 2nd and 14. JP in the lineup. Both receivers on the far left side. We have a snap.
Short screen. Harry Carter.
Mr. Evers, we got a flag on the play. Looks like we may have some illegal motion from the Knights. Let's get the official call from Mr. Edwards on the field.
Bubble screen on Harry Carter and flag on the field. I think he might be going to pick the flag up, possibly.
And it looks like they're waving it off, but they're speaking to the captain of the Warriors.
Yeah, that captain is number 8, Gareth Thomas, one of their linebacking core.
Okay. They're going to decline that penalty, and they're going to take the down.
Yeah, 3rd down.
A little strategy being played there by Garrett Roberts.
Yeah, and that's still going to be that's a 3rd and 15, I'd say.
3rd and 15. I'll make that solid and concur with that.
I formation.
Ollie in the pocket.
Under pressure.
Oh, he's a little short, and it looks like he was intercepted. He's finally touched down. That's going to be an interception.
Yeah, he's picked off. That's Daniel Dacey there, number 22. Not a great pass. Ollie under pressure, dropping back on the back foot as well.
Underthrown, and intended for Steely over there.
Yeah.
Didn't give him enough room, and once again underthrown and was picked off. That's going to be the first pickoff for this game.
Yeah, no, it's a first turnover from either side of the field. I'm not a QB coach, but I spotted about 4 things wrong with that throw before he let go of the ball. So I think he might have a nice polite chat there with Coach Raines about what to do and what not to do.
I think it's going to be Raines having a chat with him. We're giving him a Nerf ball next time. That's going to be 1st and 10. Warriors, a little skittle pass intended for number 81, incomplete, in and out the hands.
Yeah, and Dave Francis there on the coverage. And second man there to the ball, you'll find was DeMarco Ryans.
Yes, it was.
Number 39. He's in there on the D line, I think.
D tackle.
D tackle. Has he come out now? Is he?
No, he's still there.
Oh, he's at D end. He's replacing Max Schmidt. So you'll find him bookending with Lloyd Scott.
Once again, keeping the players fresh. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. They call him back in the shotgun. He's looking for the far outside. Overthrown.
Ben Monk on the coverage and Courtney Goodall coming over the top. A little bit of space though between the receiver there and Ben Monk, so you might want to work on that.
Clean defensive playing from Mr. Monk. I'm glad that he didn't actually put that bump there. If he would have took a couple more steps, a little bit of touch in, there would have been that flag, automatic first down.
Yeah, that's very, very
Instead
true.
of 3rd down and 10s on the 28-yard line. Mr. Evers, can you remind me our quarterback for the Wells again? Number 1?
Number 1 is Sean Vaughan, the running back. Number 5 is Dean Jackson, the QB.
Oh, and Mr. Jackson looking for his man up the middle, and he finds him.
Yeah, that's number 19 there, which is Mick Duncan. And that's Dave Francis there on the coverage, but not before Duncan gets quite a few yards after the catch.
And that's going to be a first down for the Warriors. A good pass right up the middle.
Yeah, again, that's that testicular fortitude that we were talking about, being able to go over the middle and grab that ball, guy.
That was a 5-syllable word. You're not allowed to bring 5-syllable words up here, Aaron.
I think you'll find that's 2 words there, man.
1st and 10, the Warriors. Once again, he looks for his man, and boom, he is hit.
That's Chris Goswell there. Great hit.
Oh, Sookie. I got a chest infection that hurt so bad.
That's number 19, Mick Duncan. He went to the outside this time, and Goswell played a little bit of nice to meet you, helmet to chest. So that's a great hit there by Goswell.
And he kept it clean. Kept it clean.
Again, that's what we're talking about. You love to see big hits, but you like to see both players get up afterwards.
That is, I will concur. I'll give you an amen on that one. That's going to be 2nd and 8. We're going to call that a short 8, long 7.
Yeah, and we're looking at what's that? Just on the night side of the 50 now.
Warriors maintaining a shotgun delivery.
3 wideouts, 1 single back.
He's looking for his man, number 19, overthrown.
Yeah, I think he's found a favorite there, Mick Duncan, number 19, but
yes,
as you said, overthrown.
And very frustrated at himself. As you can see, he was banging his head there. He really didn't like his own productability on there.
Yeah, I think he'd love to have that one back.
The man can throw.
Yeah, he's got a good arm on him. He's getting a solid pocket as well. I think that's a good thing. The Warriors O-line doing a great job.
Giving him a little bit of time.
Yeah, containing this Knights blitz that ran rampant 2 weeks ago. So he's getting time.
Well, as we see with the Knights, they just wind up like a Duracell. They keep going. This further into the game, the more they wound up. Out the shotgun, he's looking for the plane. He finds his man. It's incomplete. In and out the hands of number 23. He's going to feel terrible about that. That would have been great field position for the Warriors.
Yeah, I nearly cut you in there. Sorry, Maz. Dean Jackson there feeling some pressure. Lloyd Scott, we talked about this finally. A little bit of pressure. He got rid of it. He got hit as he got rid of it. And that was number 23, Nick Keys. Unlucky, dropping it as he goes to ground.
Very unlucky. That was in and out the hands. That's
So
a fourth down situation.
See the Warriors punt team.
Oh, terrible snap. Punter picks it up, and it's going to be a big boot way out of bounds.
That's a damn good punt.
If it would have kept it in bounds, that would have been a lovely punt.
Yeah, well, I think even with going out of bounds, that's inside the 20, but we got a flag on the play.
It was good to see him keep his composure.
False start on the offense.
I think we might take the yards. Let's see what they're going to call.
Yeah, I
Mr.
think
what Rain sends in.
I think that punt, that's inside. That's on the 10. That's gone out on the 10 so far. I think I might take the.
So that's
the legal procedure, 5 men in the backfield.
There we go. There we go.
And they're going to replay fourth down with another 5 yards tacked on. Because that was such a good punt, man. That's otherwise, Knights were looking at starting on the 10. Deep in their own territory.
And he took his time even with the bad snap. He still delivered. And we're going to be able to replay that for the Warriors. And here we go. Rerun. Big high snap. Keeps it clean. And another lovely punt. Beautiful. Beautiful punt. My goodness, I couldn't have thrown it down there better than that.
No, that's even better. That's bounced out at the 7 or the 8.
You should feel very good about that. Now, who is that punter, number 19?
Mick Duncan, number 19. So he's doing it all. He's catching balls over the middle. He's catching balls to the outside. He's pinning the Knights deep in their own territory.
This is why they're in the premiership.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a lot of people talk about it's offense and defense, but unless you have good special teams, you're going to find yourself long fields and short defensive fields.
After 2 seasons doing special teams as coaching, I do completely understand, and the importance of the special team can make or break the game. This is putting the Knights deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. We're still in the second quarter of play, and here come the Knights. Ball's on their own 9-yard line. Knights coming out the wishbone. Hand off to Sequala. Sequala fighting for some yardage. Barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'd say that's a gain of none.
That's a gain of none.
That's a gain of none. So this South Wales defense, obviously, they've spent the last week watching, learning, studying, dissecting this Knights offense. And aside from the Flea Flicker, my apologies, we haven't seen much.
No. It's been the run game, a few of the passes, but it looks like both teams have prepared for this game.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a defensive stalemate at the moment.
2nd and 12. Toss to Sequala. Sequala trying to get out of his own end zone. He fights to get out of his own end zone. Still a negative yardage.
And he does barely. So we're looking at a loss of maybe 5 or 6 on the toss.
Yes, that's a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, starting at their own 2.
That's putting the backs in the end zone.
Yeah, that's
You know, we've seen the Knights in this scenario before, and unfortunately it had negative productivity because we ended up turning it over in the end zone. We know what that's called.
Yeah. You're looking at either safety or a defensive touchdown.
That's correct.
So make sure you watch out.
I'm sure that Raines is really right now, and you can see Raines on the sideline. He is right there pushing his team to get out of this quagmire. 3rd down. Ollie. He's looking for Steely. Steely's running to the corner.
And
there's the flag.
There's the flag. I do apologize to our viewers. I almost went impartial. I am a fan first and a commentator second.
We got to remember who we work for.
Yeah. We do work for Farnham, but at the same time, I feel like we need to be an impartial stream.
Most definitely, but that was a very blatant pass interference.
Yeah,
what did you think?
All over him. I was livid when the flag didn't come immediately.
Yeah.
So I think that is a huge penalty there for the Knights, though. That gets them out of, they were looking at, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16
and
on
if
their
that's
own 3.
And incomplete, that would have been a 4th down and being punting from deep in their own end zone.
That is a huge penalty against the South Wales
Here comes
Warriors.
Colin. He's calling the pass interference. That's going to be an automatic 1st down. They're going to spot the ball on the 30-yard line, aren't they?
Yeah. That's a spot foul. So you've gone from 3rd and 15, 16 on your own 3 to 1st down on your 30.
Result.
Yeah, so that's that pass interference call has gone against number 28, which is Tom Slater.
Slater, part of the special teams and return team for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's the key man on those returns, and he's done so well up to this. But I think he's got to keep his head up and just make some more plays.
We could see that he was very frustrated himself. These guys really, they know when things are not going the way that they should.
It's a 15. Oh, okay, so it's not a spot foul. It is just a 15-yard penalty. I'm thinking NFL. My apologies.
You and me both.
Yeah, it is an automatic. It's an automatic first down, 15-yard penalty.
Yes, we're in college rules.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better than third and in your own 5.
Yeah, or even fourth in your own 5.
1st and 10. Knight's taking it. Ollie's looking for Steely again. He's looking for Steely. Deflected by number 22 for the Whales, almost into Steely's hands.
Yeah, that's Daniel Dacey. He got the pick on the last deep ball thrown by Ollie that wasn't a pass interference.
He's quick.
Yeah,
he's quick. He came all the way from across field. He's quick.
Again, a little bit underthrown though. I think if that's if he gets a little more power on that, he hits Steely in stride, and there was a good, we're looking at 2-3 yards between him and Dacey.
It was M25 all the way down to the next services.
Yeah. So I think a little bit lucky on that one, Daniel Dacey, but still a great defensive play.
2nd and 10. Knights coming out in the wishbone. Hand off to Aaron. Aaron's looking through the middle. He's fighting for some more room. Gain of about 4 yards. Looks like the Warriors are starting to close that middle down when they see that handoff.
Yeah, no, they've got a great run defense at the moment, and I think we've seen some holes in their pass defense, but at the same time, the Warriors' pass offense isn't clicking to what it needs to be to take advantage of those holes.
Correct. Very good analogy, Mr. Evers. That's why you're here.
I see. I thought it was just you enjoyed my sparkling personality
And those blue eyes.
Stop
3rd
it.
and 6.
Stop it, Maz. I'm going red, and it's not the warm Welsh weather.
Oh!
I'm not sure if that's some miscommunication. Ollie took a hit though. That's a big hit there from the defensive end there, number 91.
So what we had Godfrey cut it in a little bit too soon, or did Joseph Chivers come out the backfield too late?
Yeah, that's the thing. A little bit of miscommunication. I'm not sure who Ollie was looking for on that one. So
4th down situation here, and it looks like we have a punt scenario. Special teams are out in the field. We got a clean punt. He drives it down. We got a good bounce about the 30-yard line. Takes another dribble and touches the hands. Oh, and he's trying to find some room on the outside, and he's getting chased around. He's standing on his feet, and his 3 tackles he's broke before he's finally swallowed up by Andy Gillard.
Too many arm tackles there. So I think Coach Norm, he's not going to be overly happy. 29, that's Bart Bashery. And the second man there, I didn't see. I think it might have been Dave Francis. Yeah, and the tackle by Andy Gillard.
Yes, that was 3 missed tackles before he was finally tackled correctly. Once again, as you said, you really can't pull him down with your arms. You got to use your whole body.
Yeah.
This is about physics.
Yeah, it's the old mass times velocity, a little bit of momentum there, and he kept going. He spun off. I thought he might get some more yards after that, but good closing down by the rest of the Knights defense, especially Mr. Gillard.
Yeah, he still didn't get his footing. He was trying to get his footing still underneath him. If he would have, then he could definitely have gotten another 5-10 yards, but once again, that was shut down. 1st and 10, Warriors. And I'm seeing a change back there in the lineup. Yes, number 14 taking the snap. And he's putting it right over the middle.
Oh,
incomplete, intended for number 81.
Yeah, you are completely right there. We got a new quarterback in, number 14, and I think that could be David Pruitt.
What was that name?
Pruitt, P-R-U-E-T-T.
Mr. Pruitt.
I do apologize if I get the pronunciation wrong.
I'm sure our fans will forgive us on this one. We are in Wales. Bear with us.
Yeah, I think we'll probably be struggling to find anybody from South Wales who's actually listening to me as well that isn't sitting a couple of rows back. So I think I'll be all right.
If we had text-to-speech on the screen,
yeah,
we'd probably get a little bit more help. That's going to be 2nd and 10. Quick flick over there to the wide receiver. He's looking for some room.
Yeah, it's a great seal block there as well on the bubble screen. Thought he might get a few more yards, but
It's finally shut down. That's going to be a third down. It's only a gain of a couple of yards. Warriors still in their own territory. And we're still in the second half of gameplay.
Second quarter
of gameplay.
I feel like half the stream is just going to be me correcting you on little
nuances. That's okay. That's okay.
No, it's good. It's for great personality value there, Maz.
Yeah, thank you ever so much, Mr. Evers.
Ooh, that's spread formation there. 4 wideouts. Single back.
Well, I'm seeing man-to-man there coming out for the Knights.
Yeah.
And they catch the snap. They're going to take advantage of the free play. Oh! Incomplete. Covered by Goodall, intended for number 81 for the Warriors, and there was a flag.
Yeah, I think there's 2 flags on the play there. I think the second one's on Scott Spanik. Pass interference deep down the field here. Ball in the air, coming towards the man. You saw
a little
Scott,
contact there.
Yeah, you saw Scott square up on him. So that's definitely something that you cannot do.
And there is Colin Edwards converging with the rest of his umpires.
So I think Scott generally wears jersey number 65. He's wearing number 5 today. So it's Scott Sparink. I apologize for the pronunciation earlier on. So we're looking like we could be seeing 2 penalties here.
Well, let's see what Colin finally rules. He is the main man on the field, calling the shots. As he speaks with the Warriors captain.
Yeah, so 2 penalties against the Knights defense there. That's huge.
And there you go.
Yeah, another offside penalty like we spoke of before. And then, Scott Sparink done for the pass interference downfield.
And just like you said, we saw, and it was a free play also.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the biggest thing. Players do need to remember it, that even though the flag has been thrown on the offsides, it's still a free play.
And until the whistle is blown, it's a full play.
Exactly.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. They finally get midfield. Number 14 quarterbacking for the Warriors.
Handoff
up the middle. Number 39, he found some room. Good gain of 8.
Yeah, big room to run there. That's Peter Allett running up the middle there. So there's a great stable of South Wales Warriors running backs that are.
Have you noticed they're moving them all around? They're playing multiple positions, even on the offense and the defense. Now number 5 is on the running back. He was playing quarterback.
Yeah. Actually, I see. Yeah, you're right. Number 5 there, out on the wing, playing wide receiver. Sorry, yeah.
2nd and a long 2, coming out the shotgun. We got the pressure on. He's looking for his receiver. It's picked up.
Oh,
Ali
no,
Reed!
it's not.
In and out of Ali Reed's hands.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a little bit disappointed in himself with that one. That went straight to him.
You know, I was watching Ali Reed talking on the pre-game warm-up, tutoring some of his colleagues on how to catch the ball. I better remind him about this one. Give me the spot on that recording.
I don't think you're going to need to. I think that's going to play over and over in his mind for a very long time. I do enjoy the irony of it, though.
3rd down scenario, still coming out the shotgun for the Warriors. 3rd and about a long 2. Handed off to 39. He's got the 1st and a little bit more, and it's the foot race. He's on the outside of the 30. He's broken tackle. He's finally ran out.
Yeah, he finally essentially tripped out of bounds by Chris Goswell there, and that's going to take it down to the 26.
Yeah, I think that they are getting close into the Knights' red zone for the first time.
So that was, again, that's Mr. Allett there, number 39. And he's, Peter Allett, he's showing some great running strength, breaking tackles, quick feet, finding holes.
And maintaining possession of the ball.
Exactly.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors on their own, on the Farnham Knights 26-yard line. Creeping into the red zone, and they're continuing out the shotgun. And it's up. And it's the 23, and that's going to be good.
That's a touchdown.
Southwest Wales Warriors.
Yeah, that's Nick Keys there, number 23. Chris Goswell, number 1, just beat on the outside. Little bit of space, and touchdown.
He turned on the speed, and the ball was put right there. With that kind of technique, it's going to be nothing but a touchdown. And the Warriors going to go for the extra point.
Little shout out here from Mr. Matt Marriott, injured Knights player at the moment, says, loving the stream. When are we getting instant replays?
One thing at a time.
When we can avoid it.
I need to go talk to the sponsors and the board.
Jay Henson says, doing a good job, gents. Thanks for the commentary on today's game. Incomplete 2-point conversion, and we got a man down.
We got a flag down also.
Yeah.
Before we do a scoring update, let's see what we're going to call.
It's a big hit over the middle there. From big hit over the middle there from Dave Francis. We still got a flag down. The Knights seem to be walking off the field though. So
okay, they're going to decline the flag. Okay. And that is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, your scoring update. Farnham Knights 8, Southwest Warriors 6. Still in the second quarter of play as we start counting down to getting close to halftime.
Yeah, we kind of. I think if I'm on the Knights coaching staff at the moment, I'm feeling a little bit. I wouldn't say upset, but
I'm feeling the pressure.
Yeah,
I'm feeling the pressure.
Yeah, I think I've seen too many errors, and not enough good things. There's been good things, and there's been a few good things, but yeah, I think at the moment, if I'm part of the South Wales Warriors coaching staff after seeing what the Knights did to the Olympians last week, I'm feeling happy.
Yes, I'm feeling that they are maintaining at this time and restraining the Knights, because we know once they get set loose, they'll run rampant.
Oh yeah, that is we've seen that for years and years and years. That is a key trait of the Knights.
And very good for Mr. Pruitt, number 14 for the Southwest Wales Warriors. That's going to go to
Stephen Godfrey there. He's got a lead block in Ellie Reed.
He finally gets to the 10.
Breaks one tackle.
He's looking for more yards on the outside.
Breaks another tackle.
He's got 5 more yards. He's finally ran out.
Pushed out of bounds at about the 20. We got a man down the backfield, South Wales Warriors.
Just slow getting on up, and he's finally up.
Yeah, flag down at that spot as well. So I think we could see possibly maybe a crackback or a block in the back.
Well, let's get the official ruling there from Mr. Edwards on the field.
Yeah, block in the back. Yeah, block in the back against the Knights from what he was showing. So if my memory serves me correctly, I do believe that's a 10-yard penalty.
Yes, it is. It's 10 yards. Well, you can see Mr. Edwards about to walk that off. Well, Aaron, your call was correct. That was a block in the back. Still going to be the first down. Possession for the Knights, and that is going to square off 10 yards for them. They'll be taking the ball 1st and 10 on their own 7-yard line.
Well, I got to say, I'm glad I've got some insight there, because you didn't bring me up here for my accent. So.
Not from that far away, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And you know what? Correction for all the Team Out fans. That is South Wales Warriors. My apologies, South Wales Warriors.
What did you say?
I can't remember, but you don't want to remind me because it was incorrect.
That's a new running back there. Sekwala getting a little bit of a breather coming into halftime, and that's
Mark Halton. We saw some running come from him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we saw some good things from Mark Halton. He shared the load with Sean Rance after the Knights got up big against the Olympians. So we might see if if they can click, we might see that again. But it's good to see Holton getting some good first half action.
That's going to be second and a good 9 yards.
Stephen Godfrey out to the left, and a pretty heavy package apart from that. Looks like they're in the wishbone.
Toss to Aaron. Aaron, he is smothered by the Warriors.
Yeah, that's some great they're flowing. They're flowing really well, the South Wales Warriors defense. And that's a loss of 4.
They are really shutting down this night run game at this moment. That's going to be 3rd and 13. Ball's on the Knights' own 5-yard line.
Yeah, so they're deep again.
Play action to Aaron. Hand off to JP.
Oh, great block there by Arthwaite.
That was a toss there to JP. JP fights to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's a great block there by Tom Arthwaite coming back, giving JP a little bit more room to run.
That's going to be 4th down.
Yeah.
Special teams come on the field.
Yeah, it was a gain of 3, maybe 4 to be generous.
That gave them a little bit of room for the punter there. That was what they were looking for. Let's
Yeah.
get the ball down the field.
Yeah,
So they have a little bit of breathing room. He's still going to be punting from his own end zone.
Yeah, Scott Sparink there on the punt. He's punted well today already, so ideally he'd be looking to have the Warriors start somewhere near halfway.
Nice clean snap.
Squib punt.
It looks like it bounced infield and then bounced out.
Yeah, I think I may have jinxed him on that one.
We're way up here.
Yeah, I think I got to him, and I think we're looking at seeing that. That's going to start. That's going to start at the 25. So this is a short field for the Warriors now. They're going to look to capitalize.
They are in great field position right now as we're starting to wind down to the halftime pretty soon. But then at least 6 minutes we should be at the 2-minute warning. So this is a great turnaround for the Warriors. And let's see what Norman and these defensive Knights can do. I see Ox has brought them out in a different formation. Looks like they're coming out in the zone. Pruitt and and he hands it off.
Oh,
we have a draw up the middle. Big hole up the middle.
Oh,
he's going to the end zone, and he's got it. If anything, he's just short of the end zone. Once again, the draw play.
Yeah, that was that's Sean Vaughan there as well with that quick feet. We saw him in the first quarter. Haven't seen much of him in the backfield the second quarter. And I got to call out Ali Reed on that. That was a missed arm tackle again.
There it is.
Yeah.
Technique.
Yeah. He was too upright. He didn't sink his hips. And he just grasped at the man. He was left grasped him there.
That's going to be 1st and goal. Warriors in great.
On the 1, I think.
Yeah, the ball's on the 1-yard line. They're in a great position right here to take the first lead of the game. Number 39 in the backfield. And it's the quarterback sneak from Vaughn. He's looking for the outside. He's got the outside. He creeps it on in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, South Wales Warriors.
Well done. Well executed there by Garrett Roberts and the offense.
Yeah, so I think a couple of key blocks there, Maz, and he just had to stroll into the corner, really. So
he saw he had all the room in the world to just take his time and ease himself right on in there, keeping it nice and clean. And we're going to see how the Wells are going to come out for the extra point attempt. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Pruitt on the quick out. Oh, great coverage there by the D.
I think that's Bart Bashery.
Yes,
there
it
on
was,
coverage.
Bart.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, your scoring update. Farnham Knights 8. South Wales Warriors 12 as we're counting down to coming into halftime.
I think now if I'm Coach Raines, I want a good push from my offense to close out the half and get some points back on the board.
Definitely, they're definitely going to want to push to close this out on a positive up.
Yeah.
And going into the locker room on a down.
Yeah, you're definitely right. They've had too many drives which have ended in no points and given short fields to the Warriors, so they need to come away with at least 3.
And these are just simple mistakes, technique mistakes that we are seeing. Big kick. Godfrey, Reed's pointing the way for the hole. Godfrey's trying to follow through. He's hit by number 2.
Hit.
Oh! Number 2 for the Warriors comes across the field.
That's Victor Manticus.
And closes down any kind of gain on there.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit unblocked. I thought Ali Reed might pick him up.
I thought he was going to pick him up, but he came right around Ali. Yeah. Ali committed in, and there it was.
Yeah, I think Ali might not have seen him on the run back, and thought Godfrey might be a little bit quicker than he was. And no, I think if I'm Stephen Godfrey, I'm going to get up and make sure I know where that white helmet of number 2 is from now on.
I'm sure they can't miss him. He's the only one with the white helmet on there. That's going to be 1st and 10. Knights taking the ball on their own 27-yard line.
Single man in the backfield there. 3 wide receivers.
Aaron on Ollie on the rollback. He finds Ollie for our first down. That is,
I think you'll say he finds Steely
Reed.
And they're going to say caught.
Yes, that's going to be a first down. That was a great rollout there by Ollie.
Yeah, he's thrown to his weaker side on the rollout, so he's got to make sure he spins, sets his feet.
Exactly what we saw. We saw the spin from Ollie, then a crossover, and then throwing out from the weak side.
Yeah.
Still got the ball down the field into Steely's hands.
Yeah, 11 yards. And great work from Steely under pressure to hold that, make the catch, complete the catch, first down.
Steely, I call him ever ready. He is ever ready to catch the ball and to hold on to it. That's going to be 1st and 10. Knights.
I think he'd probably prefer that to Duracell for the sheer fact he doesn't look like a bunny.
Yes.
You get blitz there from the Warriors. Godfrey on the bubble screen.
Godfrey looking for some more room.
Yeah, he gets about 5, maybe 6. That's great work from the Knights now.
All the pass protection in the world. The offensive line is doing their J-O-B.
What does that spell, Maz? Just out of curiosity.
Bodge.
I did not know you were dyslexic. So we're looking at a second and 4. Yeah?
Yes, a 2nd and 4. Knights moving the ball down.
And we got the 2-minute warning.
And there it is. This is when it gets juicy. 2-minute warning. Action. Now, for those of you who don't know, 2-minute warning means if the ball is passed and it's incomplete, the clock will stop. All incomplete or out of bound runs will make the clock stop. The only time the clock will continue to run is if the ball is tackled in the field. For more information, see FarnhamKnights.com. You can get all the rules and regulations for the game. One back, Sequala. 2nd and 4. Looks like we got some movement.
That's a big push there from that defensive line. That's number 34 and number 91.
He blasted through there.
I think you'll find 34 for the Warriors there is John Bateman. And number 91 is someone I have mentioned before. And I should know his name. And I can't remember. So I do ask that people bear with me while I find out who that is.
Well, we've been handed a roster, but it's not in order, so
yeah, it is an incomplete roster.
We do try to give, we try to give props to all of the players no matter which side of the field they're playing on. So we do try to obtain a roster from our opponent teams, and because these guys really work hard, they play hard, we want to give them their props and let their family and their friends know that they are here playing on the field doing what they do.
That's Joe Thompson, number 91.
Thompson.
Joel.
Joel.
Yep. Joel. And it also makes us look a little bit more professional than we actually are. So if we know who we're talking about.
Speaking about talking about, is that Frankie?
Yes, that is former Knights offensive lineman Frankie Pankhurst as the offensive coordinator of the South Wales Warriors.
Well, is that a change? I thought I seen Mr. Pankhurst there.
Yeah, well, he's a very well decorated player in the UK ball scene. He's played out in Germany. He's played for obviously the Knights. He worked for double coverage for a little bit, doing a little bit of writing for double coverage as well.
Well respected, man. Well
Yeah.
respected. I got big respect for Frank.
Yeah, he didn't want to. He said it was going to take a lot for him to be able to put the pen down for double coverage, and South Wales said, we'll give you the OC job, and he said, yeah, well, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think I would have taken that too.
Yeah.
3rd down and 7.
Single back formation with Sekwala in the backfield, 4 wide receivers.
This is very important for the Knights. It's up. It's up.
That's Godfrey
It's
down
up.
there.
It's
Godfrey!
Godfrey! He's got the ball.
Oh, that is a huge.
Oh, beautiful reception. Lovely pass by Ollie and Godfrey. First down, Knights, and that's going to be in the red zone.
Yeah, that is the best thrown ball there I've seen from Ollie today. Tight coverage there on Godfrey, but that is some safe hands.
Godfrey had the sense to get himself out of bounds, stopping the clock, giving the Knights plenty of time to try to make this touchdown completion before halftime.
Yeah, that was Kevin Green for the Warriors there on the coverage, and Stephen Godfrey, playmaker extraordinaire.
Oh, hey. I'll call him the connoisseur of the green field.
Of the green field. By saying that, it makes it sound like every other field we play at is brown.
No comment. 1st and goal. He's looking for his man. Oh!
That's some good coverage there.
Very good coverage by number 8 for the Warriors.
And I will
That was
tell you,
intended for number 15, Harry Carter.
That's Gareth Thomas there on the coverage there. Nice close. Got his head round, hand up.
Very clean. That was very clean defensive playing.
Well coached defensive play.
That took the words out my brain. That's going to be a 2nd down, 2nd and goal for the Knights. Play clock clicks down. Sekwala in the backfield. Ollie falls back again. He's looking for his man. He got Steely!
Oh, Steely Wills on the
Wills!
touchdown.
Touchdown, Farnham Knights.
As great as that play is, I do need to call Ollie out again. He's moving backwards. He's throwing off his back foot. It is dangerous to do that.
Somebody tell him he's going to be a father pretty soon.
Yeah. But again, I think how long you talked to me about this, Maz. I'm not as experienced in nice history as you are. How long have Ollie and Steely been playing together for?
Ollie and Steely have been passing each other for a good 5 years.
Yeah, see, that's a connection that you can't coach. That comes with time.
No, it does. It does. It takes a lot of time, and a lot of the Knights players, they have been working together for quite some time. We have some new blood in there, but a lot of them, they know each other. They know how they play, and the coaching staff. And here we go for the extra point. It's in.
No good.
Nunnally comes up short.
Yeah, Jacob on the back. He's the backup QB there, and he's a big boy, Jacob Nunnally as well.
Yes, he is.
Good university career. I think if the Knights can get their offense clicking, put a few more points up, we will see a lot more of him as well.
Let's give you a scoring update today, ladies and gentlemen. Farnham Knights 14, South Wales Warriors 12. Ladies and gentlemen, we have us a tight game as we start to wind down, getting close into the halftime show. Stay with us when we get to halftime. Make sure that you get yourself some good refreshments. Call a friend. Move the chair a little bit closer to the TV, because it's going to get nothing but better and better. As my friends say, gooder and gooder.
Gooder and gooder. I think you need to take your friends to school there, Maz.
They're West Coast boys.
What does that even mean?
They don't swell so good.
Okay. I can think of many things I can do on a Sunday, but very few of them come close to being up here listening to you talk.
I'll concur with that one. Thank you ever so much for your company, Mr. Evers. And Harry Carter, number 15, going to be kicking it off. Very important play here for the special teams. He makes a nice, good kick. It takes a nice, good hop. It's picked up by the Warriors. He's going to take it in the middle of the field. He's going to find a little bit of room. He breaks a tackle, and he breaks another tackle, and he's going to go all the way. He's finally grabbed by number 52.
That's Josh Oakley.
And dragged down. What a run by the Warriors.
Yeah, that's Josh Oakley there on the coverage. But
once again, tackling techniques are going to be on the front forte next week.
Yeah, Tom Slater definitely getting it done on those returns. Having a great game today.
That is putting the Warriors in great field position. I mean, we must have less than a minute of gameplay before we're into halftime. I wish we had a ticking clock here that we can kind of keep track of it. Kind of builds up to the excitement, if you understand what I mean. But put the virtual clock in your head and just put 60 seconds on there. 1st and 10. Warriors on their own 29-yard line. Knights, zone coverage. The ball snapped and the pressure is on.
Oh,
and
that is
no!
a great.
Sookie, big 51.
That's John Vince there with a great tackle. Great sack actually. But we got 2 flags in the backfield, so I think we might need to curb our enthusiasm.
Well, let's get the official there. Official call from Mr. Colin Edwards. And they're conversing amongst each other. Still no clear indication on what the penalty is. When you see the refs kind of closer to the recipient team, it's usually going to be against the far recipient team. So the closer they are to the players, it's usually because they want to speak to that captain and get his ruling and what he would like to do if the play is against the other side. And that is going to be against the Knights, and this is a terrible time for them to give 10 yards to the Warriors.
Was that what was the penalty for there, Maz?
It was holding.
Okay, so defensive holding, number 29. That's Bart
Yes,
Bashery.
yes.
So that's unlucky there.
And there's going to be a timeout called on the field.
So man, I want to spotlight a little bit for the Warriors today is Tom Slater. He's the strong safety that they've had back as their kick returner.
Yes.
And though he's had some clean blocks, he's done a lot of work on his own as well. So I think he's a man that the special teams coach, Coach Roth, and also Coach Ox will need to plan for come the second half because he's doing some damage.
And they're going to turn him loose in the second half. And as you say, he has been a key player, making some key plays and doing very good for his team. Both teams converse and come back with their strategies.
And we get another timeout.
Yes, we have another timeout. I think that we had the official ownership of that timeout, who was on the Knights.
Okay.
So they have to clock out who actually called that timeout.
So they'll be starting from the 19.
19, 1st and 10. Only seconds left in the play clock till halftime. Oh, this is exciting. Ooh, Mufasa. Ooh.
Mufasa. You've been standing up watching Lion King again, man.
Not so loud.
That's a run up the middle for no gain.
No gain.
That's
And we have a timeout called by the Warriors. They're going to stop the clock. In comes big Richard Bolson, number 48 for the Knights. Big Tom Roberts, number 71. Look at the size of that man.
Yeah, Pie Boy. he's had a few injuries, so he was in doubt for the start of the season. I don't think he played the first 2 games. So it's been good to see him with limited snaps against the Olympians and now getting cycled in even more. Good to see him healthy.
Yes, he had a leg injury.
He did, yes. A knee injury, which has been a recurring problem over his career with the Knights. He has had knee injuries before, so it's good to see him taking care of himself, being healthy, and getting back on the field.
Second down. Seconds on the clock. Warriors out of the shotgun. Number 23 in motion. He's looking for number 23. He finds his man. He's going to creep it on in. Touchdown, Warriors!
That's a touchdown for the Warriors. That is some blown coverage there on the right-hand side.
What a play! What a play!
Yeah, that's Nick Keys again for his second touchdown of the day. That's some blown coverage there from the Knights secondary.
Well, that was a good call by the Warriors. Is that Frankie calling that play out there for them?
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm calling my attorney. Touchdown, Warriors, with only seconds left in the second quarter of gameplay. They come through wanting to go into the locker room on an up, and they are making sure to do it because it's going to be no time for the Knights to be able to respond to that. Do you remember about the virtual clock I said and put 60 seconds on there?
Are you resetting that clock, Maz?
I'm resetting that 60-second clock. I just got an official ruling on the field, 60 seconds.
All
we
right.
had 2 minutes. This is like an EastEnders show. Do, 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 do. That's a long minute, isn't it?
I'm going to confess with you, bro. I've never watched EastEnders in my life.
Liar.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm calling your wife. Lies.
I'm so worried I've never been married. Whose wife are you going to call?
I'm going to call the one you've been sitting there watching EastEnders with.
I'm scared some woman, you're just going to call a random number, some woman's going to like answer her phone and you're going to be berating her down the phone.
Well, I'm going to take 15 minutes during halftime to do some investigations. I'm going to come back with you in the third quarter on that one. Holding you to you there, buddy.
If you do find my wife, make sure you bring me the marriage certificate as well, because I need to get that annulled.
I bet you if it's Kim Bassinger, you wouldn't say that. And we got a little snap there.
Ooh,
Now, this is a very
yeah, Sean Vaughan getting into a little bit with Max Schmidt.
We're feeling
So
the pressure.
I think both players still thinking there was a free play, obviously, for the defensive offsides, but a couple of hands to the face mask and a little bit of how's your father, as we like to call it down under.
Okay, the time's still rolling. Now, this is a very important decision here for the Warriors because they're trying to get as much points to increase the lead before they retire it to halftime.
Yeah, because what are we looking at now? Is it 18-14?
Well, the official score right now is 18-14. So
Right.
if they actually can make this conversion on a 2, that'll be 20, making it a clear one-score game difference. Warriors coming out the shotgun. He's putting it over the head of his man. We got flags all over. Oh, I'm sorry. That was pass interference all over the place.
I've seen some blatant pass interference before. But
Oh, yeah. What did you say? Are we saying in Down Under? How was your father?
Yeah. No, that's not even how's your father. That's I've just mugged you off in your own house. That is blatant. That's Dave Francis there, and that is not a care in the world.
Well, it's going to be half the distance to the goal line.
Which I think after the last penalty shouldn't be that much of a distance anyway.
No, it's going to be about. There they are. There we go. We got it marked on the 3. And they're going to make the third attempt on the try. And Coach Raines is very unhappy over there. You know, Coach Raines doesn't take anything. He'll tell the refs when he sees something that is not kosher. And as you can see right now, he's got his clipboard there, and he is way outside the box.
Yeah, I think to call Coach Raines vocal is an understatement. Like you say, if something isn't in agreement with him, he will politely let you know.
I mean,
from the other side of the field.
When you look at his stats, Coach Raines.
Is this the accolades, is it?
I mean, this guy has done so much. He's been everywhere, from Germany to Naples to the States. He has done tutorials with the Titans. He has done tutorials and led championships. I mean, as I read down here, okay, are you ready for this? We're going to take a moment. 12 postseason appearances. Final timeout for the Warriors. 8 conference championships. 4 national championship bowl games, 4 wins.
6 national championship bowl games.
Yeah,
4
wins. 10 EFAF, that's the European Cup, appearances. One of them took to the final. His record is 139, 64, and 5. That's a lot of games, a lot of experience. Third try for the Warriors. He tosses it up, and it's going to be incomplete.
That's no good. 2-point conversion is no good, so what's our official score there, Maz?
Ladies and gentlemen, your official score is Farnham Knights 14. South Wales Warriors 18 as we're getting ready for the final kickoff. Let's see if we have enough time for the kickoff, and probably we can see something positive on there. Oh, that was a very good series from both teams.
Yeah, I think if I'm going into the locker room now as the head coach of the South Wales Warriors, I'm feeling very, very happy with how my team, even though they only had a short field, 2 plays, 25 yards, touchdown.
Tenacity.
Yeah. Efficiency, I think, is another good word for it as well.
Yes. They really used their players, readjusted, adapted, results. And as you can hear, the Warriors were on their sideline as they're trying to keep themselves jimmied up and amped up. And here's the kickoff. Nice clean boot. Ooh, it's Mr. Godfrey.
Godfrey back there again. There's number 2.
Oh, Godfrey puts his head down. Good gain of about 14 there.
Little pile of bodies there.
On that one, you can see that Alley stuck with the flunk blocking scheme.
Yeah. I think they may have gone to the sideline, and if I'm Steve Godfrey, I maybe walk up, give him a bit of a cuddle, and say, "Where's my protection?" You know, we're standing back there all on our own. I need you to help me.
Yes, exactly. That's going to be 1st and 10. Only seconds remaining still in the second quarter of game before we go to the halftime. I'm looking at the crowd, and I can feel the intensity here, the excitement. You can just feel it. It's like electricity up here today, Mr. Evans.
Now, the Knights always travel well, but there's a lot of South Wales players out
Yes, they do.
South Wales fans out here, so I feel like we're behind enemy lines.
Ollie looking deep. He's looking for Carter. It's going to be oh! And I take that back. That wasn't intended for Carter.
No. Now, I've seen a lot of catching techniques in the amount of years that I think that's Holton, number 43, is it?
Yeah. No, Joe Edwards. Joe Edwards.
Now, I've seen a lot of catching techniques in my time watching football. One thing I haven't seen is trying to catch a ball with your face mask.
No.
It ain't going to work.
There's no little hands there anymore.
No.
They took them back in the 70s.
Oh. The fact that you know that.
Yeah. The grill used to be so open that you could put your hand through your helmet.
Yeah. So I think they're number 55.
That's going to be 2nd and 10. Second still clicking down. Jean-Pierre, Aaron Sequala in the backfield. Oh, we got a double reverse.
Botched handoff, double reverse. Away goes Godfrey.
Godfrey looking for some room. Godfrey's got the first. He's looking for the out of bounds. He's trying to get it out. And are they going to force him out? Ooh, looks like we might have a force out on there. That will stop the clock. Botched handoff on the reverse to Aaron Sequala. Sequala picks it up, gets it to Mr. Godfrey. Godfrey still gets the first down.
Did he get out of bounds, though? That is the important thing.
I don't know. Only seconds ticking. I'm looking at the head ref, Colin Edwards. He's looking at this watch, so seconds are just ticking away. And that did get out of bounds.
He did get out of bounds?
Yes, that stopped the clock.
That's some great presence of mind there from Steve Godfrey then to make sure he gets out of bounds.
Experience. 1st and 10. Ball on the 42. Ollie, pass protection. Looking for Carter on the left sideline. Carter. Oh, in and out. That was like the elevator chute went up and out.
What elevators have you been riding?
Well, I was in the Hyatt and it's glass.
It goes up and out?
Yeah.
Man, that sounds more like a theme park ride than an elevator. I don't know if I want to step on that.
Well, next time that we take this trip to the States, remind me to take you to Paramount Studios.
The fact that you've said there's going to be a time we take this trip to the States makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, man.
I know, so do me, too. You know, a little bit of gambling on the Vegas tables. What do you say, Aaron?
Oh, I think I don't make enough money for that.
2nd and 10, seconds left. Receivers both split on the right side. Steely up the middle. Godfrey on the outside. He's fighting for the ball. Godfrey, incomplete. Good coverage there by the defense for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's number 22 there. for the Warriors, and that's Daniel Dacey.
That's an incomplete. That's also going to stop the clock.
Yeah, it's Dacey there. So he's already got one pick today of DeRuyter, and he's got his eyes open. He wants another one.
Yes, he's hungry. He's hungry.
Now,
right.
I'm not too versed in UK helmets in terms of teams, but I'm looking here at the safety there, Tom Slater, and all I can see is an LA Rams helmet, number 28 there at the back. It's just the little swirl.
Yes, I do understand that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of funny because that was the schema there before they went to St. Louis.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's a uni ball helmet, but Yorkshire Rams, I've just been informed.
And there he is, our technician, up and over. Oh, what a hit put on Steely while he was in the air.
Yeah.
Steely gets up in great physical condition. He handles that just fine.
Gets his legs taken out from under him, and that's James Henderson there, number 55. Just letting Steely know that he's not as open as he'd like to be. We got a 4th and 10.
Seconds left.
You keep saying that. I'm not sure if I believe you anymore.
do.
I think for Christmas I'm going to get you a watch, Maz.
Oh, we need to get all the stadiums a big clock. Probably I'll speak to Trump.
Please,
no comment.
Please don't. Please don't.
4th down.
I formation.
Ollie, pass protection. He's looking for Godfrey. He finds Godfrey.
Over the middle, though. They got to.
Timeout's called.
There's no timeouts. Ollie tried for the timeout. They haven't got any. So
we got to hurry up. Offense is rushing down the field.
He's looking like he's going to clock the ball.
Oh. And here we go. He looks for his guys. Come on.
This is an awfully slow hurry up. Oh, okay. So does the clock keep running while we're waiting for the chains to be reset?
Nope. Clock just started just now. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the quarter. Oh, my goodness.
That is drama-filled.
Talk about drama. Your scoring update. Farnham Knights 14. South Wales Warriors 18. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be halftime. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after about a pause for the cause. You're going to be out 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we're coming back from the halftime at your scoring update. The Warriors 18, Farnham Knights 14. As we come back with this live excitement that we have had. Aaron, boy, those last couple of minutes of the second quarter, and remind me of the Aztecs. It's just gone on forever and ever and ever. And what was the result?
I think that's just because you kept resetting your little mental timer to 1 minute. So it was you thought there was 1 minute in the game left when there was about 3 minutes left in the game.
I'm sure the viewers were saying that's a long minute too.
because it was 3.
I'm just trying to hang in there with them. I can feel their compassion. They're like, dang, that's taking a long time.
No,
so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the game.
Yeah, no, it's
still
a great game.
in sunny West Wales. And hey, I got that one right.
And I think the other Warriors are about to kick off with the Knights to receive.
And as you spoke about at the beginning of the game, this is giving the Knights an advantage coming out. Then now they just finished with the ball, and they're going to have an opportunity to build off some of that momentum that they concluded with.
Yeah, I think Coach Raines would have loved to have got some points at the end of that half, just going on the locker room on a high. But being able to start off with the ball, hopefully they get themselves a good strong drive and start the quarter and the half on a high.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting it off with a beautiful high kick to Mr. Godfrey. Mr. Godfrey's going to take that cleanly. He's working on from the outside. He's breaking another tackle before he's finally swamped up. And they're finally putting him down at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, so that's another good return there from Stephen Godfrey. I just want to take a moment just to mention Stephen Godfrey. Plymouth, he's a former Plymouth man from the University of Plymouth, having quite possibly, I think, statistically, the best game of his Knights career.
Yes.
I think he could be close to over 100 yards through the air. He's got the double reverse on the ground.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
so,
right.
We could be looking at a huge game here for Stephen Godfrey, as we're only just coming out of the second half, the halftime.
You know what? We're going to have to converge with our statistician a little bit later and give some data if we can. We can pull some of the record data and bring it over.
I tried. I talked to him at halftime, and he pulled a blank. So
okay.
I think we'll wait till post-game when we get the official statistics.
There we go. 1st and 10, Knights. Ollie on the flowback. He's looking at field, and it's going to be almost intercepted.
Ooh.
Intended for Mr. Godfrey. Incomplete and almost picked off.
Yeah, that's Tom Slater there, the man that I mentioned at the end of the last half for the South Wales Warriors.
And they said one to watch.
Yeah, he's like obviously on the offensive side of the ball doing his returns and everything like that, but on the defensive side of the ball as well, sitting deep as one of the safeties for South Wales, and he's doing a great job.
You can tell that these guys have definitely been coached very well.
Yeah.
Both sides have been very coached. To see in this sport come over here across the pond and seeing the quality of players that we're having, I am well impressed. 2nd and 10. Ollie falling back under a little bit of pressure. He finds Steely up the middle, gain of about 5 yards. Steely comes off both feet to catch that one up the middle.
Yeah, again, he's not a big man, Steely. He weighs about $110.
No.
He's about 5'5". I think I might be selling him short a little bit here, but
but his heart.
Yeah, he's not a big dude, and he goes up both feet off the ground. Going to be a brave man to do that.
And we understand that his brother does play. We mentioned this also, but they come from a very sporting family. His father, former Knights alumni, Mr.
Yes,
Wills.
Mr. Jason, Daddy Wills,
Yes.
Jason Wills.
Daddy-O, as they call him. 3rd and a long 5 for the Knights. It's to Sequala. Sequala finds room up the middle, and there he is. Big strides. He looks like he's got the first down.
That's a great cut there. That's a great short foot cut. Gets the 5 yards he needs, and that's moving the chains.
I have to say this. I am an old guy, but if you remember back in the days, Pittsburgh, Franco Harris, OJ, Tim Riggs, this young man has that quality running. He runs like the old school. He has no fear, right up the middle, high stepping, give me what you got.
And for anybody who's younger than the age of 57, I think he's speaking about people like, if you're watching it nowadays, people like Adrian Peterson, Todd Gurley.
But
I'm sorry,
you don't even remember Tony Dorsett. Oh my God, somebody help me.
Emmett Smith.
All right. 1st and 10, Ollie. He gets a little bit of pressure. Oh, it's off the helmet.
That's a falcon. That's what we call back home. We call that a falcon. The other name for it is a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger.
Yeah, if you get hit in the helmet, you owe the rest of your team a cheeseburger.
Really?
Yeah, because you should have the presence of mind to not just be getting hit in the helmet. You should get your hands up there, catch that ball.
Well, I guess that's a good point. Be caught in the middle, be caught on the outside.
Yeah, if you're getting hit in the helmet, that is your fault.
You know what? I'm going to concur with that one. I'm going to rewind that into my mental database, and I'm going to come back to you with that in 2 weeks. Cheeseburger. 2nd and 10. Ollie under a little bit of pressure on that one, Mr. Evers.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit of heat, aggressive defense from the Warriors to start with.
And we got a handoff going up the middle.
Now I'm fairly sure that that's Scott Sparink, wearing number 5. It is Scott Sparink wearing number 5 there. So he's playing a jack of all trades role at the moment. We've seen him in coverage at the linebacker role.
Special teams.
We've set the punter himself. Yeah, so he's trying to do everything.
In comes Bark, number
Yeah.
29. We've seen him on the defense, and we've seen him coming out on the offense. And we know that he did play offensive receiver, so probably they're going to get a little ham on there for Bart. And here we got Godfrey over here. We got
Harry Carter
Mr.
there.
Carter.
Yeah, we got
Steely on the other side.
and also Mr. Seckwaller in the backfield again.
And there is Ollie. Ollie got us a little time. He's going upfield to Godfrey. And oh!
That's great coverage there. That's great pass protection there from Kevin Green for the South Wales Warriors.
Intended for Mr. Godfrey. I wanted to say dive.
He quite possibly could have dived, but he was nowhere near the ball.
That's going to be a 4th down scenario. Looks like the Warriors have put a cap on that
Yeah,
drive.
so that advantage that we spoke of the ball first half, it's come
It's
to
gone.
nothing.
It's gone.
Sparink there to punt.
Nice boot on it. Nice drop inside the bounds. Great punt.
And it's gonna go out of bounds in the end zone. That's gonna come back out at the 20. Unlucky Scott Sparink.
You know, you could see he put some target on there, and did you hear that big boot all the way from up here?
Yeah,
he had a good solid one on there.
Yeah, he aimed for the sideline, and he was unlucky that the coverage team itself wasn't quick enough to get there and stop that from going out inside the end zone.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors coming out. And oh my, I'm seeing that favorite number 92. Lloyd Scott and Mr. Schmidt are out there.
Yeah, so we've got Max in the middle now, as you see Vass on the Vasily there on the outside.
Ooh.
So Max has moved into D tackle.
Warriors handed off to number 27. He has nowhere to go and nowhere to run before he's finally swallowed up.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 men in there. You can see Steve Price there, Courtney Goodall over the top, Max Schmidt,
and of
Pie
course,
Boy, Thomas Roberts.
Yeah, and we saw Lloyd Scott as part of that. I'm going to call that a Farnham night pack.
Yeah, following from the back. So a gain of about half a yard.
Second and a long 9. Oh!
Ooh, attempted a bubble screen there from the Warriors. Aggressive defense doesn't
The
pay off.
pressure was
Yeah.
all on. I can kid you not. There was all 9 of them sit there on the line of scrimmage.
Where were the other 2?
Waiting. If you don't have anybody waiting, you can't be like the Army. Hurry up and wait. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sit back there and wait for me.
We can see they've also got Dean Jackson back there at QB as well. Now, man in the backfield with him.
Yeah, I see that we switched out Pruitt.
Yeah, so we got so Dean Jackson there, and it's also.
Oh, we got the blitz coming on. Dean's looking for his man, and almost intercepted.
Oh, what a presence of mind for Bart Bashley. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That boy's got wheels.
Yeah.
I mean, that he is fast.
Yeah, I mean, that is just great defensive presence of mind. You're essentially running past your receiver, body control, turns back round.
Head was looking at the ball and at the quarterback.
Gets an arm in front of it, breaks up that pass. That would have been a first down. That's great defense from Bart Bashley.
Fantastic technique. Well played by the defense.
So that's the first 3 and out there for the South Wales Warriors of their day. So
we have a big change coming in here to the second half of the gameplay.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, we're at Slan Heron Stadium here in Southwest Wales, and the Knights are trying to turn it on. Big, huge snap on the punt. He's going to try to cover in his own end zone, and we got flags out on the field.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of stuff going on here.
That is a botched snap. Thomas Roberts, he's signaling for a safety.
Oh, that was at the wrong time to ever have that kind of snap. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm sure the special teams for the Warriors are not going to be too pleased at that one.
No, but again, we're going to have to wait to see what this flag is. Are we getting a safety, or are we getting possibly, because the Knights have been offsides. They've been jumping, so did they jump again?
No, okay.
False start on the offense.
Okay, and they're going to, let's get this is like judge. This is like the judge court, field court.
I feel like we're kind of playing like charades or something. They're pulling hand signals, and we're trying to interpret.
Okay, here we go. Colin Edwards says. Well, Sakalaka Suki Suki, you got it there from the judge himself. That's going to be a safety. That's going to be a couple of points on there.
Yeah.
And have my college rules fare me right, well, it's got to cook off.
Yep. No, you are completely right there. So that was the penalty for people watching at home was 12 men on the field. Penalty declined, and then the safety given
to the Knights.
So that's 2 points. And as you mentioned, they have to kick off.
This is going to be a plus there for the Knights, and we're going to get the official scoring. Farnham Knights 16. South Wales Warriors 18. And we're hoping the official scoreboard will change shortly. And the penalty is going to be taken off on the kickoff. As you can see, the ball is being marked on the 20-yard line, giving the Knights great field position. Number 81 kicking it off for the Warriors. He's going to try to get that ball way downfield. And a great kick he does right into the hands of Mr. Godfrey. And he goes right up to the middle. Oh, no fear, no gain.
Well, I'd say no fear in a lot of games. Right up until the contact, obviously. And no, that's great. That's great returning from Stephen Godfrey there. I think he's probably racked up another 100 yards returning today as well.
Oh, I really wish I had a click clock on the bottom of his shoe so we could actually get the stats to Joe and get an official reading on there. I'm sure he's really going to be pleased.
I'm glad you elaborated that for me because I had no idea what a click clock was.
Oh. Click clock.
He's got exactly 100 return is what we're hearing today. So
oh my.
Big day for Stephen Godfrey.
Good day, good day. We're not going to tell him till after the game. He might try to slack off. 1st and 10. Knights, great field position about midfield.
Harry
Carter in motion. Ditto. Ollie looking back. He finds Steely.
Oh,
Steely! Steely puts on the speed.
He's got a block.
Oh, he's got the first and a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a great downfield block there as well. I think that's by Aaron Sekwala downfield. So not only can he run, he can block downfield as well.
You know, jack of all trades.
starting to put that title across a few men across this team. Just want to make just a quick note. Great turn there by Steely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. He fought for yardage.
Quick feet, left his man for dead.
Well, that's the thing. We say that his size is small, but what's always been to the great advantage of Mr. Wills is his speed.
Speed and agility, yeah.
That's right. He has great speed and agility. 1st and 10.
Carter in motion.
Ollie fading back again. He's looking for Steely. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost into the hands of 24. We can get his name on that one.
Yeah, that's Kevin Green again. He's been playing some good coverage today. He had the coverage on Godfrey on the last drive on the long ball, and that one just goes through his hands. Tell you what, though, if I'm the Warriors' defensive coordinator, I'm a little bit worried about all these missed opportunities from my defensive backs.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That they're giving away yardage.
Yeah, there's been probably at least 2 or 3 very, very catchable balls which they've let to ground, and you've got to start thinking is the next training going to be catching practice as well?
It's either going to be that or it's going to be a rummage sale.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Carter in motion again.
A little love tap there. Ollie folding back. Ollie's looking for Steely again. He finds Steely. Steely fight for the ball, and that's going to be a completion. Looks like that's going to be marked on the 6-yard line. Steely Wills on the reception.
Yeah, he's having a great day as well. I think you'll find he's got 2 TDs. 110 yards, 2 TDs. So he's having a monster of a game as well.
Hot in the oven today. Oh, and look at the strut coming out with Ollie. Oh, he came out there like Terry Bradshaw.
I am not old enough to have ever watched Terry
Bradshaw. I'm sending you a book.
I know who he is. I've just never seen him play.
I'm sending you the OG of football.
I thought you were the OG of football, Maz.
I'll take that one. Hand off to JP.
Yeah, no, that's Scott Sparring.
That's Scott Sparring. Thank you very much. Let's get the official. It's good. It's
Touchdown, Scott
good.
Sparring.
Scott Sparring takes it in. That's going to be a touchdown. And well, you heard that. I don't know. That's 2 carries for how many yards, Joe? 8 yards and 1 touchdown. We'll take some of that.
I think we're going to have to expand our little operation we got going on, man.
I think that we are.
Put Joe Criddle in a headset down on the
I
sideline.
think that we're going to have to.
Just to feed back to us when we need it.
Let's put that on the board bucket. I got a couple things on the board bucket. What's that? Instant replay.
I wouldn't mind some chicken if we're gonna make requests. To be fair, you got Jacob Nunnally in there on the heavy set package for the 2-point conversion. JP goes in motion.
Nunnally looking for his man. Incomplete.
Ooh, unlucky.
Incomplete try.
And that's Ben Poppy in the end zone. He was looking for. So that's no good. 2 points.
So, ladies and gentlemen, your scoring update. Farnham Knights 22. South Wales Warriors 18. Third quarter of play. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game.
I think we're getting frighteningly close to double coverage's prediction of a 27-26 Knights win. You know
what? I was reading about the double coverage, and some of their predictions were a little bit dubious, but they may be right on this one. I really don't want to put it into the hat just yet. I had a phone call from double coverage, and it was like blah, blah, blah. So I really don't want to put a solid on that one. So I really hope that we can just prove them wrong. If anything, we can get into the 30s on both teams, as long as they're proved wrong on that one.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Knights in the 30s, but I'm going to be patriotic and say I don't want to see the Warriors in the 30s. I'd like to see a nice clean victory as opposed to getting the heart attack I got against the Bristol game.
Were we thinking 37-28?
Yeah, I think this Wales offense is good enough easily for 28s.
And here's the kickoff.
That's Sparring again. That is a
big boot deep into the end zone.
Oh,
we got some tussling going on out there.
There we go. Scott Sparring decides not only am I going to punch the touchdown, and I'm going to make them start from deep in their own end zone.
Well, I cannot disagree with that one right there. Matter of fact, that was the best tactical decision for him to make. Keep anything from them to make a return on there. That's putting the ball in good field position for the Knights. Terrible position for the Warriors. And let's see the Warriors dig themselves out of this one. Once again, we thank you for being with us here at Farnham Knights Live, Game Day Live. And we thank you for some of your tweets, and we want you to keep with us, and we are hoping that you're definitely enjoying the show. We have Pruitt in. Pruitt's getting the pressure on. Oh, no, he didn't. And there it is. That's the Price.
Scott.
Yes, and then, was that Danny the Dog Price? Har, har, har. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we got Pie Boy in there as well. Steve Price, Lloyd Scott.
I think that Norman.
I think we might have even seen Vasily in there as well. So that's a big sack though too.
Yes, Coach Ox is going to be very pleased with that. I'm sure that we can hear some of the words during the halftime that they have with the defense, and we can see some of the return.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
think
That's a 7-yard loss there on that sack.
Yeah,
that puts South Wales in a hole.
A big hole. Second down, 15. That's a long 15 at that.
Keep your eyes on number 1 though, Sean Vaughan. He's had a great game.
Here comes the pressure on. Here comes the pressure from the Knights.
That's John Vince. That's John Vince.
Yes, number 51.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Pruitt didn't even know what was going on.
You take that helmet off. He likes to think of himself as an attractive-looking man, but he is an animal on that field.
Boy, oh boy! I mean, he got back there faster than Amazon delivery.
Which now do 1 hour delivery. Did you know that?
1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. It costs you a little bit extra.
Oh, well, you know what?
But you can get some good stuff on the 1 hour delivery.
This is not an Amazon promotion. If so,
I feel like we need to plug our own app at this moment in time.
Exactly. Or we need to get a check. Third down scenario for the Warriors. Frankie Panghurst talking to the offense over there. What's Frankie going to do? I'm looking at the sideline of the Knights, and they are on edge.
Yeah, right now we're looking at, I'd say that's That's third in a 3-hour EasyJet flight.
Yes, it is.
That's only because every flight I've ever been on with the EasyJet is also delayed. So.
Well, that's going to be a long delay.
Yeah.
We like to call it squeezy jet. yeah, squeeze you in it.
Yeah. Never again.
Yeah, reach out and touch someone.
Yeah. Never.
Third and a love letter. Or as B.A. ever says, an EasyJet flight.
EasyJet flight.
Pruitt back out the shotgun.
Sean Vaughan in the backfield with him.
We got the snap. Pruitt's looking for his man. Whoa! Whoa, he's got a foot race going on, and he's finally dragged down.
That is a beautiful
Bart!
play.
Bart is very upset as he tries to cover that one, and he finally gets burnt, and that is a good yardage getting the Warriors.
That's David Ponting, and he's limping off the field a little bit. That's a great reception from him, but he looks like he's a little bit shaken up.
Yes, he is. As the foot race was down there, he had to be dragged back from behind.
Yeah, so that's
Any more speed, and he would have been gone.
Yeah, I hope the best for him. He looks like he's holding his knees. So.
Yeah, well, I hope they check that out. I can see a brace on there. I hope they check that out. We'd like to see more from that young man later on in the game. That's a 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball's on their own 40-yard line. We got movement. We got movement. Price had to give him a little tap there to make sure that we all knew who it was. Made me feel like when back in school when somebody did something wrong, we all pointed to that guy.
Yeah, I didn't know Steve Price was that much of a grass, but
yes.
We've now learned it.
We better bring that one up next time. Steve Price, good to see him on the field. We like to call him Danny the Dog. The guy is angry. Great player, been a part of this nice organization for many, many, many years.
I'm not going to lie to you, Maz. Before today, I'd never heard him called Danny the Dog.
Pruitt picks up the back snap, and oh!
Oh, that's a low snap.
Oh, Bart gets his hands all over that.
Yeah, I think he's trying to make amends. You know, he got burnt bad on that last play by Ponting.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And he is trying to make amends. Look at him. He talks over there to Norm and comes back out with the play. Boy, that young man is fast.
Yeah, he's got some.
He was over there quicker than White on Rice.
he was elevated too. Both feet off the ground, up around the player's waist. It's a good jump there from Bart. Some great coverage.
That's going to be 2nd and 14. Pruitt coming back out of the shotgun position.
Well, Bart is lined up against Nick Keys, double touchdown scorer there for South Wales today.
And we got a flag, and we got a big play, big one.
Ooh.
Bart was all over number 23. It was intended for him, incomplete. We got a pass at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's Nick Keys there, number 23. He's already scored 2 touchdowns. I think they're going to have to make sure they're paying attention. Be interesting to see what this flag is for.
I didn't see anything.
Well,
that went in the back.
Yeah, that went straight on. That went straight on the moment the ball was snapped. So we got maybe an offsides, or looks like it's a penalty for the Knights against the Warriors.
Yes, and we can see them. You can see them converging over there with the refs, finding out what decision the team's going to make.
Yeah, so that's five men in the backfield. That penalty's declined.
They're going to take the down. Still 3rd and long.
Yeah, we're looking at, what's that, 3rd and 15?
3rd and 15. Pruitt going off to the right side. He's looking for his man. It's coming out short.
That's great coverage
there. It's clean.
That's great coverage there from Ben Monk as well. And the punt team on the field.
And here it is. That's another 1, 2, 3, and you're out of there.
Yeah, that's some great coverage there from Ben Monk there. I think that's probably a couple of plays a little bit later than Coach Norm would have liked, seeing as they had them in such that big hole.
They did.
Yeah,
they did.
But they got the desired result, and let's see if we can get some good field position back from Godfrey.
And here comes the special teams. And there's number 19 back there punting. We once again for the Wells. We got a very low snap and a high kick. Takes a good bounce.
Gets the friendly roll. And that
Beautiful punt once again.
Shaky start. He's pieced it straight back together. He's kicking really, really well.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That is some very good skill.
I think I'll find that's number 19, Mick Duncan again, kicking very, very well. So he'll be happy with himself today.
And that's going to be 1st and 10, Farnham. They'll be taking it on their own 14-yard line, just short of the 15-yard line marker. I see Big D on the offensive line, Letman on the offensive line. Looks like they're keeping that line fresh.
Yes, you've got DC there. You've got Tom Outhwaite there at center. Toby Letman there at left tackle. I think you've got Laura there at right guard.
Joe Edwards lining up wide on the left side, and Mr. Carter back in motion. And we got the whistle blown.
Yeah, you've got Harry Alexander out there on the right-hand side, just in from Steely Wheels.
Oh, my, we have a child on the field.
Oh. So I think that's I think the referee's just throwing a flag at the parent.
That's an illegal child on the field.
Yeah, that's definitely an offsides.
All right, call that too many men in a flip-flop. We resume gameplay, 1st and 10. 4 receivers split.
Carter in motion.
Ollie back. Oh, ball's tipped.
Yeah, knocked
slapped
down.
Intended for Stevie Wells, incomplete. That's going to be 2nd and 10.
Coverage there for the Knights of David Sammy there on the coverage of Wills there. We see Godfrey coming in. I think we might have just seen Harry Alexander come out. I will need to reconfirm that just to make sure. No, sorry, Harry Alexander is still in there.
That is correct.
It was Joe Edwards that's come out. And
yep, number 43.
Yeah, Steve Godfrey here on the left side. Carter in motion.
Ollie fades back. He's got good pass protection. He's in and out of the hands of Carter.
Yeah, led him a little bit too much. Carter a little bit unstable on his feet.
Unable to fully commit his full body to that one there.
Yeah, you've got to. To be fair though, when you're in this deep of a hole, like you just start far down in your own end zone, you got to do better. We see Godfrey going out and Joe Edwards come back in.
And that's going to be 3rd down and 10. No ball progression for the last 2 plays there for the Knights.
Carter in motion.
Ollie back in the pocket. He's looking upfield. He's looking for his man. It's way out of bounds.
I think he threw that ball to Bristol. That was way overthrown.
Yeah, I did see the ball hit the M4, didn't you?
Yeah, that was way overthrown from Ollie, so he's going to be disappointed with himself for that.
That's going to be a 4th down scenario, and we have the punt team out.
Yeah, we're looking at a 3 and out there from the Knights after a stalled drive on the first one, and then a good second drive that results in a touchdown. They're going to be a little bit disappointed with that.
This is the Warriors, once again, adapting to the game, adapting to what's being offered and trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah, that's some good coaching there from their defensive coordinator. Ew.
Nice good snap and a high punt there from Scott. Oh, he touches his man. Oh, no. Wait a minute. And it looks like it might be the Farnham's ball.
I think that's nice ball.
Oh, man, they're going to be very disappointed on the special teams for the Warriors.
That's Andy Gillard on the recovery. First man there, Dave Francis.
Ball hit his foot. He tried to cover down to it, and it took another hit.
Yeah.
2 of the Farnhams on there. Special teams going to capitalize on that. That's going to be Knight's ball. 1st down and 10.
Yeah, I didn't see the exact man who dropped. I think it might have been number 1.
It was number 1. It was number 1.
That's Sean Vaughan. He's had such a great game today as well. He's visibly disappointed with himself. Yeah, first man there, Dave Francis, couldn't quite get the recovery, but he took Vaughan out of play for the ball. Second man there is the center, the snapper, Tom Outhwaite, and the recovery to Andy Gillard.
There you go. Am I seeing that's Laura Hill there taking a snap?
Yeah, yes, and at center, Tom Outhwaite getting a breather.
Yeah, I saw Laura Hill on the BBC last week.
I think it was pretty hard not to see Laura Hill on the BBC. I heard that was all over the south of.
Hand off to Aaron. Aaron's looking for some room up the middle. He gets a good gain, about 6 yards.
That's a great spot tackle there as well. Wrap him up. If you got his ankles, the man can't run.
Exactly.
That is George Downs Wheeler with the great tackle there. Good technique.
That's a good technique. That's the technique that we like to see.
Yes.
Safe and secure.
Yes, exactly.
Second and 5. A short 5 for the Knights. We still have Joe Edwards lining up on the far left. Steely on the far right. Carter in motion, Sequala in the backfield. Ollie, he has time. Oh, in and out of Harry Carter's hands. Oh boy, he's going to kick his own self with his size 9.5.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a little bit off on the connection between those two, but that's the third or fourth one that's come Carter's way that just he hasn't been able to pull in.
I think he needs to have a little conversation with Steely.
Or Godfrey.
Yes, or Godfrey.
Yeah, we see Stephen Godfrey now lining up on the left-hand side. We got Harry Carter just in the slot. And Steely Wills is the third receiver out on the far side.
Third down scenario. Oh, we got a tip ball, almost intercepted and almost completed. Looks like Ollie took a little bit of a hit. He had some pressure on him there by number 91 for the Warriors. That's going to be a fourth down scenario. How are the Knights going to play this one out? I'm not seeing special teams come in here, Evers. The Knights are going to be going for it.
We got 4th and 5. You know, you're in the opposition. All you're going to do is you punt it. You might end up making them start on the 20. So
that's correct. So I think this is a tactical correct decision with third quarter of gameplay, up 22-18.
We got Joe Edwards here. I think it's also Mr. Steely Wills on the far side.
Yep.
And Karen Helps going in motion. First thing we've seen of him today.
Yep. The ball's up. Oh, intended for Steely. Incomplete. No flag on the play. That's going to turn the ball over to the Warriors. Yes, that was Karen Help. Glad to see him coming off and back in the roster.
Yeah, I've been informed that Karen was there on the first half. I hadn't called his name yet, so it's great to see him in there.
Yes.
In motion. I thought they might have gone with a little bit of a different play. Like it looks like the last three plays have been very, very similar. I thought they might have mixed it up a little bit as the Warriors had locked them down a little bit.
You know, I thought it was going to be a 5 in and out, or 5, or 5 just quick up to the middle, or a screen with some protection blocking, and just wrap up the 5 yards. But that wasn't the case. The pressure with the Warriors put on put a stoppage on that drive. That's going to be a handoff to number 39 for the Warriors. He's finally slung down by Mr. Price.
That's Peter Elliott there, number 39. He's having a great game, too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He does have good wills and good foresight. We've seen a lot of ball running from him, a lot of good carries. I wonder how his stats are for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's looking good out of the backfield, so he's someone that they'll need to be careful of, the Knights at the moment.
Not a time to get complacent. 2nd and 6. Handoff again to number 39. He breaks the tackle.
Yeah, Lloyd Scott nearly takes that out of his hands, but he's you can see he's disappointed with himself as well. He nearly took that handoff straight out of the running back's hands.
And running back scrambled, almost getting close to a first down. He's going to be short about a couple of yards.
Yeah, we're looking at about a 3rd and 2 maybe. 3rd and 3 actually. I'm going to take that back. This is a big play here for the Knights. If they can stop them here,
that can really change the momentum.
Yeah, they're up by 4 at the moment, but need to get another score on the board for either team.
And listen to the Knights fans drumming on the visitor side. Oh, we got some movement there. We got a flea play.
It's blown dead.
And that looks like that might be against the Knights. If so, that's going to be an automatic first down after they do the yards for the Warriors.
That's both that's Alexi Mackinnon and Thomas Roberts there jumping early.
Fleet. And yes, that is going to be against the Knights.
Yeah.
This is what we were talking about. These kind of penalties are not working really good for the organization on the field.
No, and I think going forward, a lot of teams are noticing that D-line and those linebackers, they are jumping. They're jumping a lot, and that's the 4th offside of the day.
We saw that with the Aztecs using the false. Yep. They were using the false start and catching us twice on a 3rd down scenario, which did change the dynamics of the game.
The Olympians did it last week as well. You know, they
incomplete
appeals for pass interference there from the Warriors, but great coverage there from Dave Francis. But yeah, we saw it against the Olympians 2 weeks ago as well. A lot of times that they sort of put themselves in a hole defensively by jumping off sides.
And the end result is they're giving yardage and first downs away.
Exactly.
That's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Ball's about midfield. 3rd quarter of play. Snap, play action. He tosses it in, intended for his man. Ball is incomplete.
That's Boulder McDuncan, Dave Francis on the coverage, and the crowd visibly upset.
Oh yes, they think that should be a flag on there.
Find myself the fact that I'm just a little bit Farnham orientated. I think that was some good defense.
You know, I'm going to jump up and click my heels with that one too.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 3rd down scenario for the Warriors. Like they say, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah. So,
not every call's for you.
3rd and 10 now, so this is a big play for the Warriors.
Coming out of the shotgun.
Watch the hard count.
And the pressure is on.
We see Pruitt come out though. He's getting a little bit of attention, and Dean Jackson back in.
And listen to the Knights.
Jackson goes deep.
He goes way deep, and the ball is reset, and it's a caught. Bird jumps up. He tries to put it out of his hands, and it is unsuccessful. That is going to be reception for number 7 for the Warriors.
That's Matthew Tynan there.
Great play.
Bart Bashery caught a little bit out of position. He kind of gave up on the play a little bit and beat deep. Courtney Goodall is the only man there to stop the touchdown on the tackle. So
once again, Goodall on there on the lifesaver.
Yeah.
That's going to be 1st and goal for the Warriors. What a great pass from Pruitt.
No, that was Jackson, actually. Pruitt came out on the last play.
I missed that. Thank you, Mr. Evers.
Yeah, Jackson to Tynan there.
And we have Jackson in at this time. Warriors have number 23 in motion. Jackson looks in back. He's looking for number 23, and he has him. He's just short. What a hit
Nick
put
Keys.
on.
And that's Dave Francis there. That's a touchdown-saving tackle there. Nick Keys lit up by Dave. Did they rule it a touchdown?
And we're getting a little bit of stats from our statistician that was. In comes number 39 for the Warriors. Out comes 23. And you're hearing the call from the Knights side. Power up, Knights.
You've got 2 running backs in there now. You see Sean Vaughn and Peter Allett.
Vaughn taking the ball. Vaughn looking for some room up the middle.
Oh, he bounces right, and that's a touchdown, Warriors.
And that's a touchdown, Warriors. And listen to the jubilation over here, 4th quarter. What a drive there by the Warriors, and they turn that into 6 points as they go for the extra point at this time. Looks like they're going to go for, let's see the lineup as they come out in their spread. I see the field goal kicker, number 81, in the lineup, so it looks like they're going to go for the 1. It's the snap. And it's put down by Schmidt. Excuse me, that's by number, yes, Lloyd Scott got a piece of that ball.
Was that blocked by Lloyd Scott?
Yes, that was blocked by Lloyd Scott. That's going to be a failure, and that's going to give you your scoring update. Ladies and gentlemen, South Wales Warriors, 24. Farnham Knights, 22. 4th quarter of gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very tight game. I feel the electricity on here.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it in the crowd. You can see it on both sidelines. After that touchdown went in, the South Wales, they were jubilant.
And before that, they were very disgruntled.
Yeah. It's the Knights. It's the Knights to receive, and that's Joshua Herford doing the kickoff now with
Godfrey to
and
receive.
Reed deep.
Big kick going right to Godfrey. Go,
Oh.
Godfrey takes a bad catch on that one. Is he going to take it? And he's going to run it out the end zone. Godfrey
Breaks
gets
one
it to
tackle,
5.
breaks
He
two,
gets it to
three.
10. And he's finally pulled down at the 10-yard line.
That could have ended a lot worse. So, but I think that's taking your eye off the ball right as you're about to catch it. So.
Well, you know, it could have been a lot better if he would have taken a knee.
Yeah.
They would have brought that out to the 20.
So he's gonna feel a little bit down with himself for that. But now it's up to this Knights offense to.
Well, we've seen them squeeze themselves out that territory before, huh?
It has been done, and they have found chinks in this South Wales Warriors defensive armor. But it all depends on whether they can get some momentum going.
Momentum, as they call it, motion. 1st and 10, Knights in their own territory on the 10-yard line.
Keep your eyes on the Warriors playmaker there, number 28, Tom Staley.
Whoa, we got a fumble on the handoff.
Oh, Scott Sparink there.
He recovers it and kind of slides back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe a short gain of about 1 or 2. A few handling errors from the Knights starting to pop up. A little bit of tiredness, do you think, Maz?
Fatigue.
Yeah.
Heat.
Yeah, definitely.
This is what has our concern. It's the stamina. How long can you keep it pushing?
Yeah, this is definitely the make or break time of the game. You know, down by 2, you're deep in your own territory.
2nd and 8. Ollie calls for Steely in motion. Ollie's back in the pocket. He's looking for Steely. He finds Steely. Steely breaks a tackle. Steely breaks another tackle. And he's looking for the 3rd. He got the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a great catch, and that's great work from Steely after the catch as well. Doesn't give up, knows where the marker is, make sure he gets past it.
He's got this little hip action when he gets tackled. He spins his hips to break it, and it's one part of the technique that he's picked up from one of the players, Carolina Panthers.
Wide receiver or running back?
Wide receiver.
Steve Smith.
There we go. Thank you very much. Mr. Evers comes through again. Shakalaka.
Who now also plays for the Baltimore Ravens.
There we go. That's my man.
Karen Helps goes in motion.
Ollie back in the pocket. He's got some pressure. Oh, over the head of Helps.
Helps was wide open too, so that's gonna hurt.
Hey.
That was a first down.
Helps. He's a fellow Kiwi, isn't he?
No, I'm not really too sure on why. Yeah, where that came from. That was when I first turned up at the team, I realized that I was never going to get the nickname Kiwi because we already had one. I didn't want to be part of a numbered group.
2nd and 10. Helps in motion. He's looking for Helps. In and out of the hands of Kieran.
He led him too, so.
I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah. Definitely heard footsteps on that one. He's gonna wish he had another crack at that one.
That's going to be a 3rd down scenario. This is a very important play here for the Knights in the 4th quarter of play, down by 2.
Third and 10 on about the 24, I'd say.
I'll go for that.
Steely Wills and Harry Alexander on this side. Helps on the far side with Joe Edwards.
Sequala in the backfield. The pressure is on. Ollie's going to keep it, and he's running. Oh, big hit. Big hit put on Ollie.
That's that man I was talking about before, Tom Staley. And he's hit him low, and we got DeReuter is hurt.
And it looks like he is hurt bad.
That knee is gone.
I hope that's not the pop I heard from all the way up here, Mr. Evers.
It's never good to see a knee injury like that.
At this time, the respect that the Wales players are showing is applaudable. As you can see that they're all taking a knee at this time, showing respect for the injured player on the field.
Yeah.
And it looks like Ollie is trying to handle the pain. It looks like we might see some action from Mr. Rope today.
Yeah, I think. No, I don't think Nick Roop's on the sideline. It'll be Jacob Nunnally that we see come in to replace him.
Okay. And he's on his feet. Oh. And he's being helped off, ladies and gentlemen. De Reiter. He might be out for the rest of the game. De Reiter. And once again, the sportsmanship. Number 28, who put the tackle on, went over and shook his head.
Oh yeah, Tom Staley. The moment he lowered that hit, the first thing he did is he popped up, and you could see De Reiter in pain, and you heard the South Wales bench calling for a medic.
You know what? I have goosebumps. I am so chuffed at what I am seeing with the sportsmanship right over here. So we're trying to get the official ball mark on the field. 4th down situation. Knights are going to punt. Scott Spearing back to punt.
We can see Nunnally warming up on the Knights bench there in the background.
Clean snap.
Oh, he skipped that one.
That goes right into the hands of number 85.
2 arm tackles there. That's not great.
And, oh, boy, he's finally snubbed up by number 51. That's Jonathan Vince on the tackle.
Yeah, so arm tackle there from the long snapper, Tom Outhwaite, and another arm tackle that he just brushed aside. So, Coach Norm, he's going to be a little bit fired up about that.
Once again, they're going to be hearing about that on the coach.
Yeah.
Literally.
From the coach, on the coach.
That's going to be 1st and 10. Warriors, great field position.
Yeah.
2-point lead, 4th quarter.
Yep. 30. Looks like they're at about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. You're up by 2. Do we see run it? They're coming out in the Wildcat formation again. You've got Sean Vaughn in the backfield with.
Looks like the Warriors are trying to go in for the end zone. You can see the look. And here's number 1.
Yeah, it's Sean Vaughn. They're coming out in the Wildcat formation. They're not even putting a quarterback on the field at the moment. It's Sean Vaughn and Peter Allett in the background.
He's finally brought down by number 44, Matt Williams.
That's Matt Williams, and we got a man down on the defense.
And as we spoke of, this is the fatigue.
Yeah.
The fitness and the conditioning.
I think it might be. Rich Balderson there.
It is Rich.
48.
It is Rich.
I can see Alexi coming in. So it'll be interesting to see if on this drive the Warriors put a QB in, because the last drive they haven't, and the last play they haven't. They've come out with 2 running backs in the backfield.
Yes, we have Vaughn, and they're just taking it,
and Peter Elliott leading the way for them. So they're finding success from the Wildcat formation, and they're choosing to use it again.
Yes, it's keeping the Knights on their toes. They don't know who's going to be running the ball.
No,
they're feeding the pill all around.
Yeah, and it's smart clock management there too from the South Wales coaching staff. You know, you're in the 4th quarter. We're at least halfway through that 4th quarter. You keep running the ball. You're up by 2. That clock keeps ticking.
That's correct, and you're putting the pressure on the other team to have to respond.
Yep.
Not only against your team, but, as you said, against the clock.
Yeah. So we got ourselves a little bit of an injury timeout here. Rich Balderson's still down over there in the backfield. Getting gingerly to his feet now with the help of both Farnham and South Wales trainers. Again, great to see.
Yes, it is. As we say, we like to see the contact, but we like to see it safe, and we don't like to see any of these players have to go home and have to get medical attention once they get back into their area.
No. Being an amateur sport, you don't really want to see anybody getting injured, because they've all got jobs they've got to go to on Monday. So.
And we can hear the applause from the Farnham as they carry Richard on over. 2nd and 8.
Looks like it might be a knee or an ankle injury for him there as well. All right, so we've got Vaughn on the sideline here. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to be taking the ball on this play.
Well, I see Pruitt's back in, number 14.
Yeah, and he's flanked by Peter Allett there as well, so in the backfield.
Okay, so I think that we're going to see either a couple of draws or a couple of passes right into the middle.
Yeah.
Or to the outside. 2nd and 8.
So pretty much they can do anything is what you've just said.
Yes, indeed. They have the luxury at this time, and he hands it off.
To Allett, and there's that's a great tackle there. You've got Josh Oakley in there. You've got Mr. DeMarco Ryans in there as well. And also Vasily Fedotov.
Yes.
Gain of about one.
About a yard and a half.
Yeah. Well, looks like they're spotting it. No gain from where they're spotting that. So he keeps moving it. I don't know. What's he doing?
You can't get the staff sometimes. Yeah.
What's he doing? Come on now. You're killing me. I'm trying to do a commentary here.
3rd and a long 8.
Yeah. We'll run with that. So Dean Jackson there spread out, one of the QB come wide receivers.
And once again, there's that snap, and there he goes. He's keeping it right up the middle. Oh, my gosh.
There's that free play.
Vasily finally brings him down.
Yeah, that's DeMarco Ryans there on the jump, and these offside penalties are killing the Knights.
They cannot keep continuing this. They're just going to let them walk right on into the end zone.
Yeah.
And the Warriors are going to decline the penalty. Take the yardage. And that's going to be 1st and 10. Warriors.
So that's 1st and 10 on about the 27.
Pruitt's looking for his man. He's looking deep, and it's Burt.
Oh, Bashery.
In and out the hands of Bart Bashery.
I feel like both teams' defenses are going to have an intercept clinic after that. That's too many drop balls on both the offense and the defense.
Too many opportunities wasted.
Yeah. So we see Peter Allett coming out and for the Warriors, and Sean Vaughan's gone back in. So he's having a great day today as well. The guy's a bit of a live wire in that backfield. So
and there he is.
You're going to have to keep an eye on him if you're part of the Knights defense there.
Knights are in a man-to-man. Pruitt to Vaughn.
Runs straight into Matt Williams and DeMarco Ryans there. Some good coverage. And I'm seeing Toby Letman there on the defensive line.
Is that big Toby?
It is, number 73.
Number 73, yes. They're bringing him over for the offense.
Yeah, he's lined up beside Thomas Roberts there. I think trying to just solidify that interior defensive line, obviously with Rich Balderson out injured. So the rotation maybe getting a little bit thin.
You know what? I think that you're right. Let's take a look at it. And
we see,
out goes DeMarco.
Yeah, and in comes John Vince there. So he played a lot of D-line last year. So he knows what he's doing playing that bookend role. Vaughn,
3rd down.
Yeah, Vaughn in the backfield there with Pruitt as well.
Snap is handed off on the reverse. Number 23. Oh, my gosh. He has all the room, and he's a touchdown, Warriors. Oh. The handoff to the motion runner, number 23, coming from the far right. He gets the ball to the left, takes it in, breaks it right through the hole. No one hardly touched him. He always walks right on in.
That's Nick Keys there, and that's his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Mr. Keys. Well, as double coverage had predicted, we are into the 30-point range. And it's good. And now we got a far right. It's off from the far right. We got 2 officials, one good, one saying no good. So we're going to say that is no good. And ladies and gentlemen, your scoring update, we have an 8-point game. Farnham Knights 22, Warriors 30. Fourth quarter. We haven't reached the 2-minute yet. We have a lot of good game going on here, a lot of good excitement going on with this here.
So now we're going to see obviously the kick return team come out, but not only that, I think we're going to see Jacob Nunnally come in and lead his first drive of the game.
I think that we are going to see that. Right underneath our commentating booth, we have Ollie DeRuyter here being worked on with the medics.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a fair bit of pain, and it's no good to see that.
Most definitely. We hope definitely that he gets better.
Obviously, Ollie about to be an expectant father, not looking to be wheelchaired around the house by his pregnant wife.
You know what? I'm not going to tell her about this incident.
Yeah, I already have.
Okay. We got a big kick, and it's going to take a bounce going right over to Godfrey. Godfrey's going to look at it and let it roll.
He's going to let that go. And that's going to be a flag there against the Warriors for the kick going out of bounds, or at least, there it is. There, the flag's down.
Yes, it is. Allie Reed concurring with the officials.
Having a wee chat.
And this is going to bring the power offense out for.
I think we might see a re-kick, actually.
Well, it looks like that. It looks like the way that they're setting up, we just might be doing that.
Yeah. So what's? Here we go. We're going to hear the official decision from the referees.
Okay, well, that's not going to be a re-kick. If you can hear him from my mic, that's the defense being called to the field for the Warriors.
Yeah, we see the kickoff team come off the field and the Knights offense on there. A little bit of a mixed match offensive line there as well for Jacob Nunnally. I think he could be under a little bit of pressure.
I think that we are going to see the pressure right now. It's games like this that you really find out what is he made out of.
Yeah. He's got no Toby Letman that I can. Or is he on the backside actually hiding behind Tom Mouthwaite?
How can you get a 6'4" guy to hide? But I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think that Toby is out there on the field.
Yeah, and we got Tristan. I can't remember his last name. You got Tristan there playing right guard, number 77, Tristan O'Keefe.
Yes.
I do apologize, Tristan.
1st and 10.
Playing right.
Nunnally pulling helps in the motion.
Yeah.
Oh, good block put on. Nunnally's looking out there. He's looking for Steely. Pass incomplete. Good block by the offensive back for the Knights. Kept Nunnally in action as he rolled further off to the right. Looking for an intended receiver, Mr. Steely Wills. Incomplete.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of pressure there coming from the left-hand side there of the South Wales line. That was Joel Thompson there, number 91, having a good game today. Applying a lot of pressure there, forcing Nunnally to roll out.
That's going to be 2nd and 10. Farnham. Ball on their own 30-yard line.
A-gap blitz there from the middle linebacker, Nunnally on the run. And I think
Nunnally might keep it. We got a flag. Oh, big hit.
And we got another flag.
And another flag.
Nunnally slow to get up. And that's not good. That's another QB trying to limp it off. But
and is that the same number 28 putting the hit on?
No, he was first man there to try help him up.
Oh man, that guy's got a big heart.
Yeah, but it's a sore ankle there for Jacob Nunnally.
Oh my!
I think we're going to see a flag for possibly a chop block.
Another one for unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness.
So that's two personal fouls.
Yeah.
They don't run concurrent.
Do they offset? I believe.
Well, they have to choose either or. But
right,
both of them are personal fouls,
right.
So at the end of the day, it should be 15 yards first down. But we're going to leave it to Colin Edwards, the
I haven't read the rule book enough to be able to make an accurate description. I'm going to find out what they tell me.
And Nunnally is up. And ladies and gentlemen, within 10 minutes, 2 quarterbacks have been hit and taken out of the game for the night. So the Knights are going to have to reach into their resources and see who else they're going to be putting back to handle the ham. Okay, so we have number 11, Allie Reeds, who has experience handling the ball.
He has played QB before. That is correct.
That is correct.
And we see them go. I think we could see a lot of ball running though. We see a heavy set formation. You've got JP, Sperink, and Sequala.
And it's Sequala up the middle. Sequala's got some room. Sequala's for the first down.
Yeah, that's great work.
Good gain of 12. You know, Aaron, I think that you were correct. I think we are about to see Knights Powerball come into action. That's going to be a first down for the Knights. We're looking at an 8-point game at this time. First and 10. Number 11, Allie Reed, taking over for Nunnally after he has been injured. Knights in the wishbone. Hand off to Sequala up the middle. He's got blocking from JB all day long. Sequala, whoa! Sequala's going to be down where his knee first made contact to the field. Just short of a first down. Great running from Aaron Sequala. That'll be second and a long 2. Second and 10. Sequala again up the middle. Sequala making another cut. He gets the first down, a gain of about 6 yards. That's going to be a first down for the Knights as they start to move the ball down the field against the Warriors.
Yeah, it's good to see Aaron getting some consecutive feeds and also some great blocking there. We got a timeout.
Timeout called. Warriors are taking a timeout. So while we're taking the timeout, we got a couple of good, interesting things for you here. Number 1, if you would like to become a ref and participate in the sport and start making some of the play calls out in the field like Mr. Edwards, you too can be a part of this lovely organization. www.bafra.org. That's www.bafra.org. All the details of how to become official are located there for you. Once again, please see us at Farnham Knights Game Day Live. And please see our Twitter page for our updates. Once again, we are at Llanharan Stadium in Southwest Wales for Game 5. Your scoring update. Farnham Knights 22. Wales Warriors 30.
Just had a short update there from QB Ollie de Ruyter. He will not be going back in, and he will be getting checked out at his first possible chance.
Well, we hope him well. We would definitely like to see him back on the field sometime soon.
Yeah,
you know, he's a very instrumental part of this team. Oh, Allie fakes the pass. Allie's going to run. And it's Reed for the first down, and he's looking for more yardage. Allie Reed.
Oh, we got I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Toby Letman got away with a cheeky jersey pull there.
Oh, really?
To give Ali the space he needed. Yeah. Well, we've got a very upset South Wales sideline. There probably should have been a holding call on that.
Well, once again, as we say in the game of sorts, dim some you do and dim some you don't.
Yeah, if you can get away with it. But that was a very cheeky. It only lasted for about a second. It was just a quick pull on the shoulder, but he got very, very lucky with that. And we've just heard from our stats man, Mr. Criddle, longest running player of the game for the Knights.
Well, okie dokie.
Which is very unusual to be.
Hand off to Sequala. Sequala's got blocking. He's breaking another tackle. He's going in for the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, touchdown Farnham! Aaron Sequala, 3 tackle breaks, and he tips on in. Boy, that boy's got wheels, and he's putting the points up on the board. That's going to make it 28-30. This is a very important extra point for the Farnham Knights to be able to tie the game up still in the fourth quarter game. And we got timeouts and whistles blowing out on the field. Aaron, I am just shaking with excitement over here.
Yeah, I think double coverage is
Mufasa.
double coverage is quite possibly going to get their 1-point game that they wanted. So
You know what? I better write them an apology letter, but I'll compose that on the coach also.
Sequala just short of the Hundy mark.
Oh, going for the ton.
Yeah, and it's his first touchdown of the day, which is unusual for him in these last couple of weeks.
Yes, we have seen great running from Mr. Sequala, breaking game records, and now he's looking for another ton. You're seeing the Knights have turned it into the Powerball. Being forced to change quarterbacks has changed their game, and we are seeing it for the better. I don't know if I should self-high-five or just keep watching and see what's more going to happen here.
I don't think you need to self-high-five. I'm sitting right beside you.
Okay. Well, we'll take that one here for the crowd.
I'm not going to leave you hanging on that.
All
Don't you
right.
worry about that.
So the Whales just had a little bit of conversions on the side. They needed to amp up their defense because this is a very, very important point conversion for the Knights, and the Warriors also know that this is a very important point conversion. So all eyes are on Ali Reed. Knights come out. The crowd is holding their breath. DC lined it up on the tackle side.
I'm holding my breath.
The ball's
a
up.
fumble
Bad
snap.
snap. Bad snap.
Fumbled snap recovered by
Very
JP.
terrible snap. I'm sorry about that, Aaron. Take it away, Mr. Evers.
Yeah, fumbled snap by Ali Reed, recovered by JP, but I think he already had a leg down when he recovered it, and that is heartbreaking for the Knights.
And you can see by the way that they're walking off the field, they are very disappointed. That was a very strong opportunity to tie this up. As it stands right now, your scoring update, ladies and gentlemen. Farnham Knights, 28. Wales Warriors, 30.
It was called no good.
Still in the fourth quarter of gameplay. We have not reached the 2-minute warning yet. Two quarterbacks out for the Knights. Using their third string, Ali Reed. Turns it over, and within 7 minutes, touchdown.
Yeah, I think the main thing we got to watch for now is number 28 there, Tom Staley, back for the Warriors.
And number 1,
Yeah,
Mr.
Sean
Vaughn.
We've seen strong running from Staley today already, so if he gets some clean lanes, it could be danger. So coverage team's going to have to be on their best.
Big boot, big boot.
Oh, and out of bounds by Scott Sparing, so that's going to be a flag. That's unlucky.
That was a great boot, and you can see that they set that up and just let that go on and roll out.
Yeah, and unlucky bounce there from Sparing. He's going to be a little bit gutted with that one. Looking to hopefully get an update on Jacob Nunnally, who's sitting down on the sideline.
I mean, from our perspective, I have 2 Knights on the sideline here, and both of them are quarterbacks.
Yeah, and we only brought 2 with us. So yeah, Nunnally looks like he's not going to be checking back in either.
No,
he's got the boot off. He's got the ice on. I think he's done for the game as well.
And that's going to be 1st and 10. Warriors taking it out their own 30-yard line or the 28-yard line. Snap. It's handed off. Powering up the middle. Nowhere to go. Slow gain. Near to none by the Warriors. Ball was carried by Mr. Vaughn, number 1. Second and 10. Vaughn taking the snap, and we got movement on the line. It's all clean. We
gets away
got
from
pressure.
Scott.
We got Schmidt, Lloyd.
Yeah, he gets away from Scott, but Matt Williams there on the great flow coverage, making sure that Vaughn's got nowhere to go, and that's a loss of about 5.
Oh, that was a dubious start. I was wondering if a flag was going to come out, but at the end of it, looked like clean. The ref seen it from over there. That's going to be a big loss there for the Warriors, loss of about 4 yards. Third down scenario, 3rd and 14.
Now this is a make or break scenario here for the Knights defense. They need to be able to stop them here. They've got QB.
How much strength do they have left?
Yeah, QB Dean Jackson there, back with Peter Allett. Nick Keys going
There's the
to motion.
play. There it is, and they're waiting for them. The Knights were ready for this one, and after breaking 2 tackles, he is finally snuffed up.
Yeah.
Yards of yardage.
Again, more arm tackles there from both Courtney Goodall and Dave Francis, but they did it. They did enough to make sure he couldn't get on the outside.
And Max Schmidt ran him down. They read that play. There was nowhere to go on that one.
Yeah, no, that's good work from the Knights.
And special teams, and I can see Mr. Godfrey to receive. Godfrey. Joe, how many yards does he need for a ton, Mr. Godfrey? Over 100 for Mr. Godfrey. He's reached the ton mark. Congratulations, Mr. Godfrey.
Yeah, so he's up over the return 100, and he's
Yes.
over the receiving 100 as well, I believe. 93 on the receiving
93 on
100.
the receiving.
That's Mick Duncan there to punt. Now he's put some deep today already. A couple of hard counts, trying to draw them off sides.
We got a high punt.
And he's going to let that bounce. And that's out of bounds at around about the 27, I'd say.
You know, let's see where Colin Edwards is going to mark that out. And here comes the Knights offense.
28, sorry.
And we heard the Warriors defense hyping themselves up. They want the game. Can the Knights upset it?
Yeah, so the Warriors, they go 3. That's another 3 and out there for the Warriors. That's a good work from the Knights defense and the Knights offense to take over the 27.
We're getting an update from the medic technicians on Nunnally.
Yeah, he's ankle injury, unable to move it.
Hand off to Sequala. Sequala's finally pushed.
And they're
He's
pushing
pushed
the
with like about forward progress, a gain of
Yeah.
about a couple of yards.
Yeah, push the pile a little bit, and they'll give him maybe 3 from that. So I think we could see this drive another heavy dose of Sequala, and we got a timeout.
You know what? That is the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Aaron, I'm going to take a minute and see Mr. Nunnally and get some words from him while you handle this information up here. And let's go down here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go down and see Mr. Nunnally on the side, and then we're going to go see Ali Reed. So, Mr. Nunnally was taking out the game, as you see.
Maz has left
Tackle.
me.
Mr. Nunnally, how are you
I'm on
feeling
my
today,
own.
sir?
I don't know if he's decided
Really?
to turn his
You gonna
mic
be able to
off, or if you guys are
warm
going to
for
be
the
able to
rest of the
hear him
game?
from down there. Knights take over, though.
You're going to be out for the game?
34.
Yes. How's it feeling?
Second
Do you feel any
and
broken
around
bones?
about 6.
Mr. Nunnally, we hope
Ali
you well.
under center. That's another fumbled snap by the looks
Thanking
of it.
you.
He recovers, but
Well, that
that's
was
going to be
Mr.
third
Nunnally.
down.
We got a little words from him. I'm going to try to shoot over here to Ollie DeRuyter. Ollie DeRuyter is sitting over here in the medics, and I see that he's having a little conversion here.
I think Maz has left his mic on, and we're talking over each other. Ideal.
Oh, we're in the 2-minute warning. I've shot down to the sideline. We're going to like to get a check-in on Mr. Ali DeRuyter. I'll be speaking with the medics at this time, so we'll give them a couple of minutes with the medics there, and then we'll get a few words from Mr. DeRuyter. Mr. DeRuyter, a moment. How are you feeling, Mr. DeRuyter? Yes, great game so far out there. Looking really good. We seen you take that hit out there. We were really concerned. We heard the pop up there. Feeling any damage?
Yeah, there's a bit of pain, but let's keep on moving.
We got third and about 7 here. After
Well, that's the
fumble
spirit,
snap.
Mr.
Ali
DeRuyter.
Reed under center.
Ollie, thank you, and hopefully we'll be
Heavy
seeing
set
you in a couple of
formation.
weeks, okay? And we understand you're going to be a father, so we're going to give you congratulations at this time, and and hopefully the little DeRuyter comes out, ball in hand. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ollie DeRuyter. We'll be taking you back up to Mr. Evers in the commentating booth as we continue our game coverage.
So as we heard from Maz, he's decided to leave his mic on. I feel like we probably talked over each other, so I apologize for the sound bites that will make. Glad to have you back with me there, Maz.
Well, we got some updates from Mr. DeRuyter and Mr. Nunnally, and both of them are feeling that they're not going to be able to return for the game as you predicted. DeRuyter saying that he thinks that he can be back in a couple of weeks, and Mr. Nunnally is going to be taking a couple of x-rays, and spoke to the medics, and they feel that within about 4 weeks they'll both be back on the field in fit condition. Oh, in and out the hands. Third down scenario. Important play in and out of Steely Wills.
That was right on the numbers, too, from Ali Reed. That was a crisp pass, and Steely just put it down. Inside the 2-minute warning, I think this could be the last chance that the Knights get.
I think it is. I know it is. I know it is. I can feel it. I can feel it in the intensity here.
4th down, you're on your own 32. You've got about 7 yards to go. If they do not convert this, I think we can almost give South Wales the game. I won't give it to them, but I say you almost can. And
ladies and gentlemen, incomplete, in and out. Targeted for Steely.
Yeah,
the ball is incomplete.
Yeah, it's broken up by Christopher Bartlett-Legg.
Well,
and,
Christopher is definitely going to be getting some high shoulders and some pats on that one. I think he just put the nail in the coffin.
I think so, too.
And here's Mr. Vaughn coming in for the Warriors. The Warriors are not giving up. They are still going to be pushing. We are within the 2-minute warning. Now, if you know the game of football, it is not done until it's done. With 2 minutes in a 2-point game, anything can happen. First and 10. Warriors. Vaughn and Jackson in the backfield. It's handed to Vaughn. Vaughn's looking for some inside room, holding the ball, trying to keep it, come possession of it. He's finally taken down after a couple of yard gain. That's going to be 2nd down and about 6 for the Warriors. In comes number 23.
That is Nick Keys, who I think if the Warriors are handing out MVP days, it'll be come down to between him and Mr. Sean Vaughn.
Yes,
he's got 3 touchdowns today. There's Nick Keys. He's had a great game.
Yes, he has.
2 through the air and 1 on the ground. So sometimes football's all about playmakers, whether you have them and whether you don't, and whether you can stop them. And the Knights haven't been able to stop the Warriors.
You know, I'm going to concur with that because at this time, at this competition, as you said, it's about knowing the players and where to play them and when.
Keys goes in motion.
And it's handed off, and he is wrapped up by Lloyd.
No, I think you'll find that's Josh Oakley. I think Lloyd Scott, he's on the other side, so Oakley on the tackle for a loss, but Warriors content to wind the clock out.
Yes, they are.
So we see
3rd and 12.
Yeah, we see Jackson and Vaughn in the backfield. Keys over here on the near side. Wouldn't be surprised to see another run from Vaughn.
And as you said, it's a run from Vaughn as he's trying to make his way over here to the far side.
3 minutes
wrapped up.
Yeah, 3 minutes on the tackle there. You got Vasily, you've got number 53, Murat Gomes.
And number 79.
Max Schmidt. Schmidt getting up a little bit gingerly, being part of a 3-man head collision.
We'll definitely call that a pileup.
Yeah, and I think we're going to find that maybe a gain of a couple of yards if they're going to move the stick.
And it's going to be 4th down now. This is another very important because we've seen how long 2 minutes can go.
especially in your head, man. Especially in your head. So I think that clock is still running if you're part of South Wales. So they're quite happy to stand here
and there's a flag.
Delay a game penalty. That'll be. They'll take that penalty and.
Well, one thing about that, you can't do it twice. Frankie Pankhurst for the Warriors calling that strategic play and huddling the players back into the box. He's happy to take that yardage. Once again, this is a 4th down scenario.
They're taking their time on this this huddle here as well.
Yes, they are. This is a mental game at this time. This is mentally stressing the Knights.
Yeah.
Trying to get them to jump off. This is a 4th down scenario. Low snap.
And he's
Jackson.
Gonna
Jackson running, and he downs it.
That's a turnover on downs, and I think
that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the game.
That's the ball game.
Well, double coverage. My apologies because your prediction was just about spot on. Today's scoring update. Wales Warriors 30, Farnham Knights 28, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we thank you for being part of Farnham Knights Game Day Live. We'd like to thank our crew on camera, Allie, our production manager, David Furby, our statistician, Joe Riddle, and my man, Mr. Aaron Evers. Once again, we'll be seeing you on the next game as we bring you live game day coverage. We thank you ever so much. My name is Maz Hilborn. Until next game, peace, love, and soul.
One day I'm going to correct you, Maz. I have been Aaron Evers. Thank you very much.
Now you see, BA.